We're recording. Hit it, man.
Captain's Log. The home of the Nestons. So we begin our journey, leaving Columnlux, heading to the home of Neston, to the Ballard Bar, the Pallid Elves. Sorry. And on the way, we get bombarded by a group of bandits trying to mug us, apparently. As upon us getting robbed, a very poorly done red dragon appeared, turning out to actually be a copper dragon, wanting a spike strip off the road. As we helped him out and sent him on his way, we got to the town realizing that one of our compatriots started to get a massive headache, realizing that the landline of the area is so intense that it deters away primal volts. Going through the town, we met a bunch of Neston's cousins, as he calls them, and his parents, realizing that his mother thinks he is as much of a pussy ass as the rest of us think he is. And we also learned a little bit more of the reverie that the elves have, and that Neston sadly lost the rest of his, seeing the homeland. The travels back were very uneventful and safe to be seen, and now our adventures are off. Falfanzia on yet another mission. To hunt vampires at this point. So, we begin on the vampire extermination. We leave our adventurers to where they make the decisions as they go to Falfanzia.
And the copper dragon's name was Rustigal, by the way.
Yeah, I know, Rustigal.
Yeah. And by the way, they met the soul bond of a steel dragon outside the gates.
Yep. That too.
All in all, pretty good, man. All right, so our adventurers set out to sea. It is the 11th day of the month of Frost March. A cool breeze blows through the ship as you leave port. And there's definitely a strong chill to the air. Now, what you all are coming to realize is you might be silver-ranked adventurers at this point, but that last contract was a poor excuse for what a silver-ranked contract is meant to be. This that you are heading to is your first legitimate silver-ranked contract with the full difficulty that comes with the rank. So, you have about an 8 days journey to the continent of Falfanzia, to the northeastern city of that continent of Glimward Rest.
Did we not decide to do that side quest?
Nope.
You guys decided to skip dealing with the goblins.
I tried to fight for it, man, but no, we skipped doing the goblins.
Hey, bro, I wanted to kill the Goblin Revolution.
The Giba Revolution, thank you very much.
Whatever.
Get it right. If you're going to say it, get it right.
Alright,
Giba
back to
Revolution,
the...
and it will be televised.
Anyway.
Side joke. So, we're on the ship. Bond, can I speak with you a moment?
Yes, what is it, Raven?
As, you and... Oh, God. No. As you know that you are very well tinkered, I have some plans that I need you to, work on for me.
Okay. What are these plans?
Well, as you know, Flora uses a bow. Oh, and by the way, guys, she has always been a bard that uses a bow forever and ever and always.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just retcon that.
She is very inclined in musical instruments. I need you to make a double-bladed scimitar. There's one down on the bottom of the ship, and something that can be used as a double-bladed scimitar that flips around to a bow, but it also becomes a harp.
Okay.
It should be very simple. It's just something that rotates on an axis that she flips around and attaches the string. It's a bow. She flips it around. It's a double-bladed scimitar. And she has an option to add more strings to become a harp.
Okay.
Simple.
Yeah, simple, simple. That is, simple. It should be easy for you. It's not like Gavin's gonna have to make you roll, and you have to get like 1,000 to make this damn thing. Oh my!
I'll be merciful with the number of points it takes to invent this.
Listen, this was Gavin's idea, okay? Don't. I think he's gonna be forceful.
All right, I'll do it.
Good. So it should be done with it by the time we get to Palfanzia, right?
You do not think that's going to be possible.
You wish miracles of me, don't you, Captain?
You have Jason's help. He is an artificer.
I do, but I do not believe I can get it done by that short a time.
I just gotta give you hell, Bun. Get it done when you can. I know you have your own things you're working on.
Yes.
It'd
Okay.
just be a nice present.
Yep. So, can I roll again for this stuff, or do I only get the one roll that I rolled last time?
I'm going to say that to invent this thing, it's going to take the equivalent of a month's work. The reason I say equivalent is because depending on your rolls, it could be less than that. So we're going to go and set the point value required for that to 28 points.
Okay.
With you gaining
What?
1 to 2 points depending on your rolls. I'm going to
Okay.
say
How is that? How is that lower than the sniper scope?
Because you're literally just adding strings to a sword that's already
Okay.
And
Alright,
you're
so
adding an
28.
axle onto it. Like you're literally taking it apart and adding an axle to where it can rotate.
Gotcha. What is this thing called?
I really think it has a name.
Yeah,
Honestly,
you get to name it.
the inspiration was Pit from Kid Icarus.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. All right. So I'm just gonna name it the thing for right now, and then I'll come up with a name later.
The Angel Blade.
All right. So
All you have to do is call it the Kisune's instrument.
You can just call it Pit.
I like Kisune's instrument because it's for the Kisune.
Oh, whatever you want to call it. All right, but yeah,
I'll
that's gonna be
figure it out.
28 points. So the DC for this is gonna be 15. If you get above 15, then I'll say you get 14 points. Below, you're getting 7. Or no, it's 8 days. So 16 points versus 8.
okay, so I get to roll for this right now.
Yeah, tinkering check. Either
A tinkering
dexterity
check.
or intelligence check, add proficiency. Actually, we'll say that above 15 is 1.5 points, and if you get above 20, we'll say it's 2.
Right. So you said wisdom, or you said
Dexterity, and then add your proficiency bonus. So intelligence or dexterity,
dexterity.
plus
Okay.
3.
If I do dexterity, it's +4.
Well, I'm saying your proficiency bonus is plus 3 right now.
Yeah, so just roll a dex ability check.
Okay.
Come on, Nick. Give us our first natural
Okay.
20 of the game.
I hope this is the right roll. Here we go.
Hey!
So 20...
That's a 22. 16 points.
Actually, plus 3, so that's actually a 25.
Didn't need it. 16 points.
There you go.
15 points. All right.
So,
Right. There we go.
Do on the way, or
So is the mana ray on the ship?
the what now?
The mechanical manta ray.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's flying around.
Yeah, we're just gonna kind of pet it.
Its name is Dexter.
It's Dexter. Oh shit! I don't know what I have to do for the next 7 days. Jeez.
Well, we're gonna go fight vampires, right?
Yeah.
Well, we need like the essentials. We need some garlic, some holy water, some wooden stakes.
I can't make holy water.
No, but maybe I don't know. Maybe Neston can. I don't know if you can bless things.
It was mentioned in the contract that you would be given some basic equipment upon your arrival.
Like silver bullets?
Or crossbow.
Well, that's werewolves you're talking about, but
Oh, wait, I thought that was like all undead. Okay.
no.
Crossbow?
And technically werewolves aren't undead.
Crossbow.
Oh yeah.
So
Get
it said you'd be-
what's the face thing?
It says you will be granted some basic equipment made for the purpose of
Van
vampire
Helsing.
slaying upon
Yeah,
your
they
arrival,
do crossbow.
such as wooden stakes, sun bombs, etc.
Yeah, why don't we make like a crossbow that shoots wooden stakes? That's what you should be doing.
Yeah.
Let's Van Helsing it up in here, man.
So harping up an arrow.
I am gonna makeshift a belt with some nice wooden stakes on it. That's what I'm gonna do in my 8 days.
Okay. Just start like ripping boards off of the ship.
There's gotta be some spare wood around here, I'm sure.
It's all in the room where there's a hole in the floor.
Well, there you go.
Like
And
there's boards covering it up.
I guess in my 8 days, I don't know what potions I can make or what supplies I have, but like I would probably try and make something. I don't know.
Let me pull it up because I have added a few more things to it.
But you've
Well, I
added a
can
few more things
douse
to it, but I
my-
hadn't got it at all, so I don't even know what my options are, man.
I can douse my bullets in holy water? Question mark?
You
That is
can.
do, yeah.
I bet. Do we have any holy water on the ship?
It can be made. So here's what
Okay.
you know how to make. You can make potions of acid resistance. You can make potions of climbing. You can do potions of cold resistance, fire breath, flying.
Wait, I can make potions of flying?
I heard climbing.
Yes, but the ingredients are kind of hard to come upon. It has to have air elemental dust is one of the only ingredients that you know of that you can use to make it. There are others, but you just don't know them.
Yeah, well, I'll just say this. Before we left the town that had nothing, so that's right.
You know you're going to somewhere where you could probably get a lot of these sorts of supplies.
Yeah,
And
but I can't.
You have a vial of holy water.
Yeah, I know. I've got a vial of holy water, but I wanted more. It's one vial. But I do have a vial of holy
Dang.
water. But yeah, it's not going to do me a lot of good to be able to make this stuff. Like, I was trying to see what I could make on the way over there, but if I don't have anything, then so be it. I can only work with the supplies I got.
I'll make sure your potion guide is done by next session, so you'll have a. I don't
That's cool,
picture
man.
you guys
Whatever.
actually starting this session, so all right.
You
One
don't
other-
see it starting what?
The
The
combat?
actual dungeon where you go into and where you go in and fight vampires.
Gotcha.
So, I almost called you Aaron. Raven, Jason does come up and speak to you and says, excuse me, Captain.
Yes. Speak freely.
As you've probably gathered, I'm going to be staying below deck while we are in Palfantia. However, if there's anything you may need, I've recently learned some enchantments that I think you might find useful.
Like what?
Well, look it up. So I can make an enhanced version of a focus for casting. I can increase the defensive capabilities of armor. I can increase the offensive properties of a weapon. Or I could send Dexter here with you, if that is what you would like. Just some basic enchantments. I can only create 2 of them at a time, so if I create
You,
both to
Can you make me a globe of light?
no, unfortunately, I cannot do that. But
Damn, I forgot what level that was. That's why I asked.
Yeah, well, and this is also a different artificer too.
Oh,
Like,
that's right. We're using the original one, or the actual.
like the canon one.
Yeah.
But I can take some non-magical equipment and enchant it, like any sort of spell casting focus. I could give a bonus to it. Any non-magical armor, I could provide some additional fortification.
I mean,
Or I could take any weapon, for example, say, well, that's non-magical. I see your shiny new sword. Congratulations on that. But
okay.
any weapon that doesn't have magic on it, I could make magical.
Just work on some things while we're gone. Try to get that the room with the broken boards. If you could try to get that fixed up for us, so that way we can put a alchemy lab and an infirmary in there, if you would.
We'll make it my highest priority. If you could just purchase the equipment and have it sent to the ship for me, I will not be getting off the ship.
I understand. Keep Dexter with you, so that way, because the crab is useless wherever it went. At least Dexter can be above ground, so that way you can keep an eye on the ship.
Of course, and I still have one enchantment that I could do. If perhaps does anybody have a weapon that's non-magical that I could perhaps enchant?
Any of you? Oh, yeah, well, Flora has a bow that doesn't have anything on it.
Shall I enchant it?
I don't know if your guns are magical, Bon.
No, they are not, but I don't know if I want enchantments on them. I don't know exactly how those enchantments could work on these guns, but...
Quite easily, actually. It'd be very simple.
Oh, really? What kind of enchantments will you be able to give me for my gun?
Just a basic enchantment that would increase your accuracy and your weapon's potency.
You know what? Knock yourself out. I'm gonna hand him my rifle, but don't destroy it.
I promise that I won't. So, until another enchantment becomes necessary, he can only do one. Go ahead and add a +1 bonus to your attack rolls and another 1 to your damage rolls. So you now have a +7 to your damage rolls on your rifle. This is just a simple +1 enchantment. But your weapon does now count as magical.
There you go, Nick.
Oh, plus
Now I'm
5 for my bonus, and then for the
It's +1 on attack and +1 on damage.
damage. Okay.
Well, thank you, Jason. Sure, I knew you would be a good help.
I do what I can. Well, I will retire. It's beginning to get dark.
I'll stay up and watch the ship. No worries.
I'm going to, or Molly's going to tap Raven on the shoulder. Where's the kitchen?
Below deck on the other side of your rooms.
Okay. As Molly is making her way to the kitchen, she's going to start gathering the needed barrels and supplies and emptying her brewer's kit, and she's going to make beer for the cabin.
Oh.
That'll take a good couple of days to make, right?
There you go.
No ship's a ship without some booze.
Go with that. Why is the rum always gone?
Now it's a party boat.
Now it's a party
I
boat.
don't know, Raven. Why?
I don't know, Bond. You drink about as much as I do.
Here is the ship's
Try.
map, by the way, for everything that's on it.
Yep. Saving that one.
As well as I haven't added the barrel of peanuts to it yet. But you've got, if you wanted to cook, you also have some saltfish, some beef jerky, peanuts, and dried fruit. That's
Can that be a skill that I want to pick up? That skill. I want to cook some bomb ass meals. Like I want to be like.
there's a feat for that actually, where you can,
There's a feat.
there's a chef feat.
Oh.
You know what? Hey, Gavin.
What's up?
Just for shits and giggles, can Jason have the chef feat?
Sure.
Because it doesn't really do anything besides cook food.
It does.
Well, it
because if
actually
we
does.
eat his food, we get temporary hit points then.
Oh.
Yes.
But he can't take it yet because he's already taken another feat. He has the Artificer Initiate feat, so he can do more shit.
You made a... Oh, okay. That's actually cool. You put an Artificer to have the Artificer Initiate feat. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it gives him more Artificer shit.
I'm okay with it. I like that.
So, but yeah, once he hits level 8, sure, that's gonna be a while because he's gonna be a lower level than you guys, like several lower levels than you guys.
Yeah, he ain't nothing, guys. I think his like max level is like level 10.
He will max out at level 12 by the end of the camp. But yeah, so Molly, I almost called you Ophelia again. I don't know what's with me, what's mixing up names this session. So yeah, give me a brewer's supply or a brewer skills check. Just intelligence or wisdom check, and you don't have proficiency yet, I don't think. So just give me an intelligence or a wisdom check. For you, I think probably wisdom would be the better of the two.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Holy
No, my
crap.
booze, damn it.
Obviously. Damn.
Make some damn good ale is what I do.
So,
Yeah, give me that alcohol.
a couple of days pass, and you see Molly, like, hugging, like, you imagine for anybody else, it would be almost impossible to carry, but she's just sort of only mildly labored by carrying it with just this giant barrel over one shoulder, as you hear this liquid sloshing around in this barrel as she hauls it up the stairs.
Molly, what did you make?
Ale. Enjoy.
So we're having a party tonight, I see.
It's sipping ale.
Sipping ale. Wonderful.
High class stuff.
You guys try the ale?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So, with that nat 20 roll, have you guys ever seen Beer Fest?
Yep.
You know the moment in that movie where they find the ancient family recipe for beer, and they take that sip, and it's just like a light from above shines on them when they take the sip of that ale or that beer. You remember that moment? You
Yep.
have that moment as you take this sip of the beer, and it is absolutely the best, most flavorful stout beer that you have ever tried in your entire life.
Hey, Bong, we haven't had something this good on the ship since we had that lightning storm. You remember that
I'll
lightning
tell
storm?
you. Yep, I remember that one. Oh, some good shit. Some good ale.
Our crew went from like 20 of us down to just me and you.
Yep.
And we picked up Jason.
Yep. There's on. And I hand him a glass of ale.
He takes a sip and was like, "How can I replace my blood with this?"
Just drink it.
I'm chugging it down as we speak.
Oh, great. Duncan his checks, everybody.
He does so happily.
All is right with the world.
Raven's gonna start pulling out maps of the ocean, laying on the table behind the steering wheel, placing candles.
So, I will say one thing, and something that you do notice. Well, actually, give me some perception checks.
Okay.
I just noticed your name, Molly the Mighty Beaver. That's awesome.
Oh shit! I don't see nothing, guys. Fuck.
You can blame the beer. It's fine.
I will.
It's just beer, so I'm not saying you're altered yet.
Oh my. Okay. I see about as much as Molly does.
So the DC was 12. So,
Oh, there we go.
Raven, you don't notice this, but Molly and Bon, you do. It doesn't appear to be heading towards your ship, but you notice off in the distance what looks to be this giant turtle with this large serpentine-like creature, actually 2 of them, just wrapped around this giant turtle as you see blood leaking into the ocean.
Anybody else see that? And I point.
I'm looking in that direction.
Captain.
Yep.
Oh, I point this out to him. So, does that help him see it now? Like, look
You
over
can
there.
try again.
Look over there. Look at that. Look at that direction.
Oh,
Let's just try to avoid that.
and serpents, fucking dragon eels. That's fucking
No,
great.
you needed to re-roll, bud. You don't see it yet. You can re-roll.
Yeah, give me another perception.
Okay, that's fine.
There we go.
Still not great, but enough. Who's
DC
piloting the ship right now?
I am.
Give me a water vehicle handling check.
Eh?
This is wisdom or dexterity. To see if you
Assistance.
can pilot the ship in a way that avoids them.
12, 13, 14, 15.
The DC was 12.
Oh, that's good.
So, you managed to avoid the dragon eels, but that could have been a potentially dangerous situation. As, you know, when it comes to dragon eels, they got a one-track mind when it comes to dragon turtles. It is in their blood to hate each other. If it wasn't for the fact that they were so distracted by slaughtering this dragon turtle, they probably would have noticed.
What you're saying is they're like owls and
Crows?
crows. Yeah,
Kind of, yeah.
natural born enemies.
Well, that was almost a close call.
Yeah, almost.
And we still freaking have 7 days left. This will be
Let's drink
fun.
more ale.
You have 6 days. It's been 2 days.
Let's drink more ale.
Well, Bon, you get last shift to sleep, so you're taking over while I spend my next 4 hours just sitting here.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Freaking half-born.
I flip them off.
Laughs like punches his shoulder, half-born.
Technically, you're a half-breed.
I
but
flip him a bird.
Well, that's why he calls him a half-born, because he doesn't want to actually, like, be discriminatory. Like, he doesn't want to, like, actually, like, be an ass. He's just, like, half-born.
Oh, okay. So,
And he gets the bird.
fast forwarding. Are you guys okay to skip ahead 6 more days?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So, after about 5.5 more days or so, it is now the 19th of Frost March, for those who are keeping track of your calendar. You begin to pull into port as you see the first sign is you start to see seagulls on the horizon as you start to see this large mass of land off in the distance.
Land ho!
Wonderful.
So, you start pulling into the harbor of Glimward Rest, and you're greeted with the sounds of seagulls and boat horns, with the smell of salt in the air, light scent of fish, and the sight of other large vessels coming into port, as well as airships dotting the sky, and a chill in the air that is accompanied by some moderate snowfall. A thick layer of steam can be seen suspended above the city. This is Glimward Rest. It's a city that maintains a rustic feel, which is contrasted by the presence of modern technology, where many relics of a long-forgotten age of fantasy and adventure still dot this city, and it's almost as if the intention was to make the presentation something that seems as though they built over this old city and adapted to the new world while trying to keep much of its structure in place. The city is rich with nautical influence and has the appeal of a moderate-sized town while in actuality being a small city. City has a rich culture with tiled roofs, lighthouses, cobblestone roads, and channels from the sea scattered sporadically throughout this city. If we're talking in real-world terms, it has a very New Englandish kind of vibe, where you see crab shacks and clam huts and various nautical restaurants and shipwright supply shops and everything that you could possibly imagine relating to the sea that is scattered throughout this city. As you pull into port and dock your ship on a large wooden dock that connects to the mainland onto a large cobblestone road that you can see makes a winding path through the entire city.
Well, we don't need I don't think we need the car or the bike at this point. It's not a very big town, so we can probably leave them on the ship for now.
When I say small city, it goes in categories. A small city is larger than a large town, and a small town is larger than a large village. So, no, this is actually a decently sized city.
Okay. Well then, Bon, get the car.
Will do.
I don't think I'll be taking my bike out at this point. I think since we all can fit in the car, we'll just take the car.
Sounds good to me. I'm driving.
Uh-huh. Don't kill us.
All right. So as you make your way through the city, and this is actually the first time in the campaign that you guys have actually gone to a city of decent size, other than King's Crest, of course, but you didn't spend a whole lot of time there. So you begin to see signs of the modern world. There's little convenience stores scattered around on pretty much every corner.
I'll be right back.
Okay. You see restaurants as well. You even pass by a Baron's Burgers while you're going through the city, which is basically just the McDonald's of this world, pretty much. But like, pretty much everybody loves Baron's Burgers. So, are you stopping in any of these places, or are you continuing on?
I would like to find some type of potion shop or some type of. I'm also going to use Thieves' Camp just to see where all like the shops that are going to be selling legal goods are and stuff like that.
Thieves' Camp is spoken languages. Look for
What he means to say that is he's using his
the way he says it every time.
feature.
I'm gonna use my Thieves' Camp.
Whatever.
It's all good.
I'm gonna use my criminal contact or whatever the fuck it's called. All right.
Criminal Network.
There.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Who's
criminal
turning
network. There you go. Criminal network. That's what I'm gonna call it.
I'm gonna get I'm getting
And here on business.
Right.
kit set up, so just give me a second, guys.
Okay. Yeah, so using your criminal contact feature, I guess we're hammering that in, you do find some signs that sort of lead you to some of the more shadier types of establishments. If you're gonna continue, I mean, like, you're taking the car as you're following these leads?
Oh, yeah, I forgot I was in the damn car.
I mean, still easy enough to do.
Yeah. I'll go with the car.
All right. So you come up to a road with the street sign that says Oak Street. As you see some thieves' cant, some gibberish about werewolves and feasting under the moonlight or something like that. But you imagine that means that there's some sort of a black market area down this road. So you drive your car down, and you can definitely tell you are in the shadier part of the city. People, a large homeless population as you drive through the streets. Streets start to narrow to where you're what seems like you're driving through alleyways through a good portion of this. People you can see are clearly doing some kind of drug deal, weapons deal. Granted, in Falthansia, most drugs are legal. But the few that aren't, you imagine it's because they can probably fucking kill you. We're talking like we're talking like the equivalent of like heroin, basically. So, continuing down, you see a wooden shack that contrasts with the otherwise, how shall I say, proper feel of the city, I guess. Where everything else is mostly brick or finely wooden buildings with nicely tiled roofs. This is just, I mean, this building could have been made out of plywood. But you see this building, and it clearly contrasts with the surrounding environment. Do you go in?
Yes. I park the car, and I'm like, hey guys, go shopping. And I walk in.
Okay. So, you walk in, and you see a half-orc individual standing behind a counter, which this appears to be some sort of bar, if you can call it that. There's like 2 patrons in this place whenever you walk in. And it looks as though this bartender is pretty much just trying to keep himself busy, as he's just look busy as he's just polishing glasses.
Hi. What brings you here? You're not from around here.
No. Keep on going.
No, he just says,
I know all the ins and outs of this city, and I don't know you. State your business.
My business is my business. And if I want to tell it to you, I will. And I start speaking to him in Thieves' Cant.
Release Flora real quick.
oh,
And I walk in behind Nick, by the way.
okay. I thought Flora was already released.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
And I speak to
Yeah,
him in
it
Thieves'
says-
Cant, saying I want merchandise.
Ah,
So he leans forward.
what you after?
Hmm.
Weapons? Poisons?
So, that one. Poisons.
I see.
We do have some basic poison in stock right now.
Nothing too fancy. But it'll get the job done.
Right? May I see them?
He pulls out from under the counter some, what looks to be some red vials, and you see them and you're like, and you think, that's just fucking healing potions. And almost reading your mind, he says,
These may look like regular healing potions, but they are not. I suggest if you are to purchase these, you put some sort of marker on them so you do not get them confused. These will look like healing potions, taste like healing potions, but they're not.
Hmm.
Simply give this to anyone that you wish to be eliminated. And if they are not of sound enough body, we'll kill them.
Is Lucas in there?
did Lucas go in?
Lucas. Lukey poo.
Hey, Don, you there?
There you
What up?
are. Did you go in the store?
Oh, did you go in the store, the shady store?
No, I was looking for something else.
Okay, so you did not follow me. All right. Fuck.
Sorry. Did you want me to follow you? If you'd have said something.
Well, I was kind of hoping you did. It's fine.
You gotta let me know these things, man.
Yeah.
You were just like, go shopping, deuces. Alright.
So, if the answer is no, like right now, yeah, if he didn't follow you, he didn't follow you, unless you can tell me that you would have wanted him to come in with you regardless.
Yeah, I would have kind of wanted him to come in with me, but
you could always
if
just
he
pop your
didn't,
head
he
out.
didn't.
I'm like just in the car outside. You can just be like, "Yo, Lucas, can you come in right
Yeah,
quick?"
yeah, that's what I'm. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm like, let me. I got a business partner that I gotta talk to, and then I pop out my head. I was like, "Hey, Lucas, come here real quick."
Alright, give me 1 second before I gotta do some rolls. See the light switch over there?
Hitting my switch. Some secret rolls.
What is he doing? Stretching? Is he stretching his legs? Is he like getting ready? Like, what is he doing?
Alright, I'm good.
He's got rolls. He's got a toss.
I got witch things I have to do. Alright, we're good.
He's got witchy things.
Okay, so we go in. So we go back in, and I have Lucas take a look at these potions. I'm like, "Hey, Lucas, come take a look at these potions, man. You know, just examine them. You know, kind of that kind of thing.
Oh,
I need you to take a look at these potions. Yeah,
Yeah. Those are.
yeah."
What are they?
So you look at it,
And they would be.
and just as of now, they just look like regular healing potions to you.
What do you mean as of now? Like, that's what they
I'm
are?
saying when you look at these potions, to you it looks like a healing potion.
Okay. Yeah, no. Healing potions.
See, but this guy says that they're not healing potions. They're like.
Do I look like somebody that would sell healing potions to you? As you see this orc with like an eye patch over one eye, like scars all over his face, and matted, like frost gray hair.
Oh. Well, hang on 1 second here.
I'm talking to use the hero.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I cast Identify.
Using a spell slot or you ritual casting?
Actually, you know what? I don't have it prepared, so I guess I would have to ritual cast. So, if you want to give me like 10 minutes, I can tell you what it is.
I'm gonna speak in Thieves' Cant. Don't play me, boy. Or is it what you're actually selling or not?
Curious.
Oh God.
If you're gonna need 10 minutes, you're
Hey,
gonna have to buy it.
Question there, Gav, man.
All right.
I get
What's
what,
up?
if it's probably going to be some poison thing that looks like a healing potion, would I even know those exist?
Yeah, you know those exist, but you know that just from appearance,
Well, still,
smelling it,
but I
looking
don't
at
know.
it, you know it's impossible to tell the difference.
Right,
but yes,
but
you do
again,
know
if we're in a
that
shady
potions like
place
that
with healing
exist.
potions, I can probably, put 2 and 2 together, or at least have my suspicions and not be like, yeah, man, I know exactly what it is and I'm wrong.
You'd be able to tell. I mean, you know that there are items that look like healing potions that aren't healing potions.
Oh,
You know that, but you know it's impossible to tell the difference through normal means.
How many are there? And let's talk price.
I probably would
I
like,
have
open
4.
with that instead of confirming something and being wrong, Now you just made me look foolish.
Yep.
Gah, Gavin.
Sorry, man. I have 4 of these.
Okay.
100
how much?
gold a piece.
How much a piece?
100 gold.
75.
And
You know what?
I give you a discount.
75 a gold piece per bottle.
Because we're gonna be good friends. I'm sure we're gonna be in this town a lot more
Shut up,
often.
Ron, and let me do the frickin' negotiating. Thank you.
I believe your friend
75
was
because yes, and I understand that.
tolerate rudeness in my establishment.
And yes, and you're also a freaking criminal that doesn't even care. I could say one thing and your entire establishment could burn to the ground. So, 75, or we walk.
Did you just threaten me, boy?
Boy.
Boy, I
Boy.
promise.
Boy.
Trust me.
He knows
75.
you're but he said boy anyway.
75.
You...
Intimidation check, by the way, 24.
I'm getting there.
Okay, say it.
You threaten my establishment and say that you can supposedly burn me to the ground. Word
I didn't
gets
say
out
I would
that
burn
you
you
were
to the
one-
ground. I could just make it disappear.
And word comes out that you were the one that revealed my establishment to the agents of the crown.
if word comes out that you are the one who cannot be trusted, that you are the one in a criminal circle who is willing to sell out an independent organization and an independent establishment, how long do you think it will be for this world? Do not act like you can threaten me, boy.
Do you know who I am?
I do not care.
I promise you, you'll learn
Hey,
real quick.
Can we not? Look, guys.
Oh.
I also look. I worked at a store. Customers suck. We don't need to do this. How much do you want for the potions, man? I'll just chip in. I've got some money. You guys help me on my last thing.
No, I was just planning on buying it, man. I have the money. Shit.
With bonuses, his insight versus your intimidation is a tie. Roll again.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
I mean, I'm a bag of gold going. Vaughn, you need help? I got you.
I don't need help. Raven just did a fucking idiot.
That's a 21.
He says, I like your gumption. He says, which is the only reason that I am not going to sell you out to other people like myself, who could easily make you disappear. But I admire your gall.
I'm gonna reach my hand out to shake his.
He clasps your hand in his, and then gets real close to your face. 85 gold pieces. And don't you ever threaten me again.
Deal. Listen, it's a pirate's way, man. You understand.
340 gold for the lot.
All right. Sounds like a deal. And I give him his gold.
All right. So you
300.
can now add. Can you see the name of that item?
Item potion of potion?
Potion?
No, it says something else, but I'm dyslexic, so.
Potion of poison.
Oh, potion of poison. Yeah, there we go. Potion
Yep.
of poison.
Drag that into your inventory, and
I bet.
you have 4 of them. If you don't add it, you don't have it.
Gotcha. Okay. And how much gold was that?
340.
140. Okay.
He says, now, I have some fine sooth salts, if any of you would be interested. Helps you forget about the world for a while.
I have a question. Do you have something
Yes.
like this? And I'll bring up my charlatan's die.
You mean sets of dice? Yeah, we have dice.
Well, no, this one's a bit magical. Any magic dice?
No.
Yeah.
Other than these items here, you won't find too much magical merchandise in places like this.
Would there be anything of use to me? The bard?
Perhaps. What are you after?
You know, maybe some ammo or maybe some enchantments to put on my bow or my instruments.
Before we continue, my name is Galder, by the way. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Captain Selwyn, a pleasure to make yours.
Bon Borix. You can keep on going. Sorry, didn't mean to throw.
The Captain Sailwind. Never mind, you didn't say Raven, you said Captain Sailwind, so he says Bond.
Captain.
Bon.
Purposely mispronounce it from here on out.
Yep.
You're fucked, Nick. That's gonna be your thing now.
Wait, I
They
said
wanna get-
Bon.
Doesn't matter. He's gonna say ban or something really fucked
He
up.
said Bond. Is what
I
he
said Bon.
You said Bond with the D.
I said Bon.
He
No,
said
I
Bond
said
Borax. but he
I
got
said
Bond out of it. That's all-
borax. I said bond borax. Y'all need to open up y'all's ears.
Borax, like the cleaning chemical?
Right?
Fuck
Apex?
off.
Is that you?
I'm pretty sure it's borax. I don't fucking you are a bunch of fuckheads.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna get the cancer shit forever. You are now Borax, the cleaner. You are now
I
Borax, the
said
cleaner.
borax, you dead bitch.
You are Borax, the cleaner.
Sorry.
Fuck ever.
Anyways. Anywho's.
It is a pleasure, of course, to make all of your acquaintances. Now, as far as merchandise goes, what are you in the market for?
If anyone could help me out with this one, I'm a little lost.
Like player to player.
You're at a thieves guild. Basically, you just arrived in the city of Glimward Rest. It's the northeastern city of the continent of Althansia, very New England-like in the city's construction and architecture.
And they
It's
have like
harbor-
armory shops and stuff like that, but we're at a thieves guild now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
But this would probably be the place where you could probably actually do your ballad with a grinner to be able to go talk to other people.
I still have that?
Yes, you still
You do.
because you're still a grinner.
Okay.
that
your
is a
background
background
same.
feature.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I switched some stuff around.
Oh, good.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Play the Ballad of the Grinner to see if I can get anything.
Okay. So you're just in the middle of this thieves guild. You're just gonna start playing Ballad of the Grinner.
Sure, I want to do it. It'd probably be on like the Ocarina
Ocarina.
or the harmonica. It's just me idly playing it out of habit.
Okay. So you just start playing this. He eyes you curiously. Beautiful song.
Thank you. Do you by chance know what it means?
I'm familiar with the Ballad of the Grinning Fool. I served some time among the Grinners myself.
Well, pleasure me, brother.
So he pulls out what appears to be a violin, which is an odd instrument choice for someone of his stature. I mean, this is like a 6.5 foot tall, muscular, rather intimidating looking half orc. As he just starts playing the same song on the violin. So, it's a pleasure to be in the company of like-minded folk.
I would think so.
Well, do you need... I suddenly feel as though I owe you. Would you need shelter, perhaps? Anywhere? I'm very sympathetic to your cause. So if there's
Yeah.
anything I can do to help, if you need local information, you need a place to stay, a warm meal, or a cold drink.
Okay. Guys, I can't remember. Are we in need of place to stay?
I mean, we've been on the ship for a while, so I'd rather not sleep on the ship another night.
Okay. Also, we've been on search for vampires. Do you by chance know anything of that?
Vampires have troubled this region for a long time. Falthansia might be a tranquil, peaceful country to call home, but we are not without our share of external threats. And yes, there is quite a large vampire problem on this continent. Much worse than the other two. As far as the fine details, I do not know. I just know that apparently, in the surrounding forests, there are some powerful vampires who take refuge. But my knowledge on that is common knowledge.
Alright, I appreciate the information. As far as housing, what can you help us with?
I can get you in contact with a rather
fine. Well, I say fine. It's not much of an inn, more of a bed and breakfast. But it is hosted by some former compatriots of mine who are sympathetic to both the Grinner's cause as well as have some dissidence towards the government of this country.
All right, perfect. Pass on our information to them, and just give us
Shall.
super.
I imagine you're here for other business, but when your business is concluded, look for a little building called Hawthorns. Hawthorne, by the way.
All right, perfect.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure to meet with you. Do we have any further business?
None
I do
for
not
me.
believe so. Let me take a look at your weapons real quick, just to see what you have in stock.
Unfortunately, I do not believe we have anything magical, but he almost like it makes you a little uneasy. He reaches underneath the counter and pulls out a shotgun and cocks it. We have some firearms.
Is it the only firearm you have?
No, not the only one.
Okay. Would you be willing to buy a firearm?
Depending on what piece you're selling.
I put out the revolver that I got from that one body a while ago, back in the beginning of the campaign. Don't freaking need it.
Wait, we're not in the beginning of the campaign? Shit.
Oh,
It's the first
shut up.
4F make. He eyes it. It's a decent firearm. Sure, I will buy that from you.
All right.
I will offer you price real quick. I will offer you 100 gold pieces for that piece.
Sounds like a deal to me.
So he sort of picks out some of the gold that you just paid him and slides it back to you. All right, you got 100 more gold now. I trust you to be keeping track of how much money you have.
I am.
Have you
And I
spent
know,
40 at this place?
and I know you are not one for fine, ornate clothing, but is there a reputable tailor around anywhere?
Indeed, there are. Though, do you guys wear your heroes badges, by the way, or do you keep them in your bag?
Flora has hers on her belt. So like if you if you see it like the right way, like her jacket is cut just the right way to where you could see it on her belt. Actually, no, it's on her belt across her chest with her gun.
How about you let Flora say that?
Well, not Flora's, but Raven. Sorry,
Well,
Raven is across her chest.
Asking like if it's visible, if he'd be able to look at you and tell that you are registered heroes.
Yeah, hers is across her chest.
Okay. So
But
he says there are some notable tailors around here, but if you don't mind me saying so, isn't this something that you could have handled for you at the Heroes Guild?
I'm trying not to use them. I'm trying to use them as little as possible.
Well,
I
if
like to
money
keep
is no issue.
I like to keep businesses in business. Let's just say that.
Yes, they have grown to be a sort of a monopoly. Yes, there is a fine tailor. You'll find it out on the main square.
Thank you. And she's just gonna kind of put up her coat and walk out.
Okay. So, everybody else exiting the establishment?
yes.
Yep.
Okay. Once again, anytime you go to the, how do I put it? The parts of the city that aren't as nice. Can't do words right now for some reason. I'm just gonna do this. So as you're walking to your car, you see this beggar come up. Can you spare some coin? Perhaps a bite of food.
Off about him other than the fact that he's like a beggar. Like anything of like
Looks
any
like he's
element.
like 60 years old, if not older than that. Just some dude, regular human with gray hair, wearing some tattered rags.
Just gonna flick a coin in the air. If you catch it, it's yours.
Oh, you flip it in the air?
Yeah, if you catch it, it's yours.
Oh god.
He reaches for the coin, and it literally falls to the space of his fingers.
No,
So are you literally just gonna take the coin back?
no, I'm just gonna leave it there and keep walking. See what he does.
He reaches for it.
Take it.
Thank you,
I
kind lady.
I give him like 3 gold.
Thank you so much for your generosity.
You're welcome. Don't use it on drugs. And then I walk to the car.
As I'm gonna light a cigarette and get in the car.
So, Sean, what was it that he said in that infamous scene back in Campaign 1?
Don't get too addicted.
Don't get too addicted.
Run to the tailors.
Go right.
So
I
is
guess
that what this is? Is this a shopping episode?
Yes,
I
this is the
guess.
shopping episode. What do we do when we're in towns?
Okay, alright.
Well, for right now.
You go to the square and you see a store that's called Fine Regalia, with some nice dresses displayed in the display window out front.
She just kind of like winces at him, like reliving her past. And she walks in.
Okay. You see what appears to be a human female, looks to be in her early 20s. Blonde hair, purple eyes, likely of the Falfanian variety of humans. A little on the short side, she looks like she's about 5'4" or so. As she stands behind the counter. Hello, hi, how can I help you? Welcome to Fine Regalia.
I'm gonna need you to stop that.
Oh, I could have done worse.
That's real back? What the shit?
Oh, of course.
If
Oh,
you
thanks,
want worse? I can
No.
No, please don't.
Please. For the love of God.
How can I help you? Like, what are you looking for?
I look at Cat. I'm looking at.
She's going to
Raven.
take her jacket off. Fully adorned in her freaking sluttier wares. I need you to take the runes and gemstones off of this jacket and put them onto this one. As I'm just going to kind of slide them onto the table.
Alright, yeah, and I'll tone it down. Sure, I guess I can do that for you. Let's see, this is a nice coat you have here.
I
Sure,
want it to look exactly like that one. Pirate coat and all, captain's coat. I want it to be nice. Do what you have to do, please.
That'll be 50 gold pieces if you don't mind. And would you like one of our new color change kits, by the way? You can use it on any item to change its color. It's magical.
Yeah, make it dark purple.
Sure, that'll just be an extra 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you so much. I'll have that done for you soon.
Would tomorrow be
I can have it done in an hour.
wonderful? Thank you. As I'm gonna literally just like put the gold down and walk out as quickly as possible. Even though now she kind of feels weird because she's literally just wearing this, walking into the streets.
And it's snowing.
Wonderful.
I just kind of pounce on Raven's back, be like, yes, warmth!
Yay, the furry one. As I'm just gonna like scratch her head.
Okay.
Alright, wherever y'all want to go. I don't care if we go shopping or do whatever, but
Let's go to the Heroes Guild, see what the hell they want, and then we can do whatever.
wonderful.
As we hop back in the car and off to the Heroes Guild. Unless, Lucas, you wanted to do anything. I know you wanted to go shopping.
Yeah, he had to step out as soon as Gavin did the girly voice. So,
Oh,
Kid.
but no, I don't think he needs to go shopping.
The only thing I have
Do
to
you,
do
Lucas?
is go
Yeah.
to...
You do? All right, Lucas, it's your turn. Go shopping. You are live.
I'm gonna do
going
one
with
thing
them.
before he does his thing. I'm going to send my pseudo-dragon with a note to the portsmith that does all the woodworking for ships and stuff, and drop off a list with a note saying the gold is on the ship, and there'll be a little chest with whatever amount of gold that it needs.
okay. What are you asking from him? Just
Just
food.
just food supplies and wood to rebuild the bottom of the thing. Like Jason wrote the list.
Okay,
I'm just delivering it.
gotcha.
Yeah, fresh food would be nice, especially if you want to cook, and more extra supplies because
He gives you a nod, a half-hearted salute, and walks into what looks like a wooden warehouse behind him.
good. Well, I sent the pseudo dragon out because we're off doing other things.
Oh, well then he does this to the pseudo dragon, and then tries to pet the pseudo dragon, and then the pseudo dragon
bites
doesn't
him.
let pet him. Yeah, it
It
bites
bites the fuck out of his finger. And I'm just gonna chuckle.
him. Okay.
Don't pet the dragon.
So what did Lucas have to do?
Oh, so this is the first large town that we've been to. Just keep an eye out for a bookstore.
Okay. Yeah, there's a bookstore.
I will
It's
go.
called the Gilded Leaflet.
I'm gonna get a book if anybody wants to come with me, or at least look for books.
I'll be coming with you. I'm coming with.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go in and see if they have anything about ancient artifacts.
About ancient artifacts. So, you do find a book that's called Celestial Armaments.
Yeah, then I'm looking for a book about building weapons.
That's a little more specific. Well, actually, you're both kind of specific. Give me some investigation checks. You still find that book, Sean. I'm just, this is to see if if you're able to find anything else.
Okay. Look, point.
Okay. So, you find that book that's called Celestial Armaments, and you also find a book that's titled Finding That Which Should Never Be Found. And when you open up this book, it's basically just a collection of lore and legends about legendary magical weapons that have just sort of been lost to time.
Alright, cool. I will buy them both.
Alright? Put the titles in your notes.
Does it cost me any money?
Yes, that will cost you 40 gold pieces total for the pair.
I will haggle it down to 40 gold pieces.
That's what it was already going to be.
Perfect, then we're in agreement.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright. So yeah, you buy these books, and Vaughn, you do find a book that's titled The Art of Powder and Smoke.
Okay. Alright, it's just about like guns and stuff, I
It's a
guess.
historical account of the development of firearms, as well as some of the descriptions of some of the common practices nowadays due to the adaptation of technology and the advancement of technology when it comes to creating new firearms. It's a lot of
So-
theoretical talk, but it's just a complete compendium of the history of firearms and the projections of where they might go in the future.
So, question, Gavin: does any of the can any of these books, like any of the books that we find, help me out with building the things that we, Because I remember
Well,
I did get the book of Spyglass, the Spyglass book, and that never. Or did I get that? I think I got the Spyglass book, and
you
I'm
got
trying to
a
see.
spyglass.
Yeah, I have a Spyglass, and then I have a Spyglass book to make a.
Yeah, it'll help you out. Are you sure you have a book about that? Where'd you
Yeah.
get it?
At the town where what's his name where Adon was getting thrown at things. Remember we went on that little shopping spree and we bought books and you said there was a Spyglass book there, so I could
Okay.
you not
I
recall that?
completely forgot about that. So, we'll just. How many points do you have towards your spyglass right now?
I have a total of 11 points to my Spyglass sniper scope
All right. I'll let you, and that's out of 100, I think, right?
out of 50.
Out of 50.
The suppressor was 100.
Okay.
The sniper scope was 50.
I forgot you had that. My bad. So I'll give you another 11 points.
Okay.
But remember, before you can actually construct your sniper rifle, there's got to be a little more that goes into it than just learning how to make a scope. So just a reminder that when you finish that doesn't mean you've got the gun yet.
Okay. No. I was just planning on this like being an attachment that I can slide on whatever sniper I get.
Right. So,
Also,
Okay.
Brendan Raven was looking for books about sea monsters.
so someone that you all see in this establishment too, just looking through, and you can see it's like their bestseller display, where they have this book that's just on display. It's new and apparently it's pretty popular. That is the full compendium of Dragonkind.
Brendan is currently AFK making food for us.
Okay. So with this book that you said I found, will it help me with any of my rifle making, or is it just like, oh, these are theories, these are things, or like
I'll give it a lower DC. That's what I'll do.
you give it a what?
A lower DC.
Oh, okay. But yeah, then I buy the book then.
Okay.
All right. How much is that going to cost me?
20 gold.
On me. All right. And what's the book's name?
The Art of Powder and Smoke. But yes, you see that there is this, and this is a thick book too, that's just packed with lore full of dragons. Metagame, if you buy that book, I'll start giving you random information from time to time about dragons. Whenever you decide to read it.
Flora will perk up at it, going, huh, that might come in handy later.
You see a price tag for 20 gold.
I try to haggle it down to like 16.
How are you going to try this haggle? You have to tell me what your argument is. So you see a clerk behind the counter. Seems to be wearing glasses, average height, human male, short blonde hair.
What did I miss?
I'm trying to haggle the price down on a book about dragons.
Oh, okay.
And I have to come up with an argument for it. And I'm stuck.
You don't have to. You can just pay the 20 gold.
True.
It's 20 gold. You have 1,000.
True. I just go ahead and pay it.
Okay. Add to your inventory if you could. It's the complete compendium of dragonkind.
Okay.
Add it to your inventory, just a custom item.
Did I find any books?
What are you looking for?
Anything about sea creatures, sea monsters, things that to avoid, things to eat, things to do, things, whatever. Anything about the sea. I'm just grabbing books on that.
Well, when it comes to monsters, you would imagine Flora just bought it.
Gotcha.
All in all, I mean, it's a lot of nautical themed books, a lot of fiction here as well. Hey, you see that in the front window, the volume 5 of the Lusty Lizard Folk Maid just dropped.
Oh, yo, buying that one. Throwback.
I hate you, Gavin. So bad.
How much? You know what? Okay, so is it in a place where I could see it? Is it a place where everybody can see it?
Have you read the first 4? You know, I mean, you don't want spoilers.
True. Okay, so I'll wait on buying that one. I'll buy the first 4, and then I'll buy that. Do they have the collection? They
have a box set of the Lusty Lizard Folk.
They do. Okay. Give me the box set of the Lusty Liver Folk. How much is that gonna run me, Gavin? I gotta buy that.
60 gold. It comes with the first 4 volumes.
60 gold.
It's a popular book. It's a popular book series. It's like
what can you say?
Yeah, it's like the 50 Shades of Grey, you know, of the fantasy world.
Okay, bet. Give me the
My
whole
God.
entire series. Yeah, let me get it. All right, how much you say? 60 gold?
60 gold for the
All right.
Lusty Lizard Folk Maid box set.
Alright,
You gotta
I'm
get,
just gonna
if
look
you're
for
gonna
some
make a whole
smut.
series about this, you gotta get items. You gotta make an item thing for it.
I will. Add it for
Okay.
now. I will make them actual item.
Oh my
Alright.
God.
And you see Bond looking very happily, having just bought the box set of Lusty Lizard Folk Maid.
I'm walking out of the fucking bookstore.
I'm just kind of like inspecting the book about dragons.
Is it the coloring book? Did she get the coloring book one though?
It's not a coloring book.
Damn.
I mean, it does have pictures in it, and they're black and white. You could make it a coloring book if you wanted to. But
Yeah.
No, Gavin, you knew what I'm talking about though.
yeah, I know what you're talking
It
about.
needed to be the coloring book version. Let's bring more shit from Campaign 1 into this, shall we?
I mean, there are a section of it that, if you were so inclined, could definitely color.
Yay.
I'm just walking out.
Okay. All right, where to?
The Heroes Guild.
The Heroes Guild. Yeah.
All right. So you follow signs and follow directions, follow your maps until you get to the eastern edge of the city. As you snake your way through the city, it's a busy day. People are out on the roads, people are out and about, peddling their wares, peddling their fish, going about their daily lives, going to and from work, everything that you would expect of, well, the typical life cycle of a city. As you approach this building that is a fine wooden structure with tiled roofs, with a large shield displayed above the door. This isn't nearly as impressive as the Heroes Guild from back in King's Crest, but it's not dismal like the one that was in Kalimlux either. You also notice that it is right next to one of the channels that come from the sea, to the point where there are actually people pulling up and docking at this Heroes Guild in their own personal boats. Not large ships, but small boats. So this Heroes Guild is actually completely accessible by sea, without ever actually stepping foot on the ground.
Wow, I wish I would have known that.
You could have taken your speedboat to it.
Yeah, too late already. We're walking in.
Alright. So you walk in, and it's a fairly busy Heroes Guild. as you see that there are people standing next to a board accepting contracts, there is clearly a degree of wares that are for sale behind the counter. And you see a near miser individual of average height, white hair with a slight orange tinge to it, wearing what appears to be just a fine collared white shirt, white pants to go along with it, and wearing a very nice pair of like bluish gloves. Somebody who clearly carries themselves with some respect, and as you approach, you even notice he's wearing a fine cologne.
Can you send over a list of the stuff that this guild has so I can look through it as we talk and do things?
I don't know, not right now. Once you get to that point, I'll share the list.
Okay.
So, you approach the man at the counter, and he says, "Hello there! How are you? My name is Cal. What can I do for you?"
I'm gonna take off the badge and hold it palm up.
Let's see. He counts. There's 7 of you. You wouldn't happen to be... He almost... he says this next part with a little bit of contempt and a sigh. The sightless, would you?
That would be us.
I wave.
Aye.
It is so good to meet all of you. Truly, it is an honor. I could not be happier to be in the presence of a nice fledgling group of adventurers like yourself than I am right now.
Insight check.
I think
Yeah, I wanna I wanna check this shit.
I was like,
Insight like a motherfucker.
Yeah, give me an insight check. Those are some checks.
Damn, Molly.
I know, it's
Shit.
like,
I
why?
was gonna do it too, and I'm not.
20s. Can I save the checks for like when it matters? What the hell? Damn.
So,
Basically,
part of him is a little hard to read, but... Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
I was just wondering, like, is it sarcasm? Because I'm sensing a lot of sarcasm.
Like a lot of sarcasm.
Like a lot.
So-
Like all of it. All the words are lies.
You sense that it's not really meant to demean your abilities. It already sort of puts you on alert a little bit. The fact that you had somebody so early on in your career request you specifically. Considering you don't really even have much of a name for yourself at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna put down the contract.
He looks at all of you and gives you a smile. I sense great things in your future, which is why I personally recommended you for this contract.
So you personally recommended us, hey?
I did.
And why is that? Just by curiosity.
Let's put it this way. At the attack on the first of the year, according to TCM reports, TCM being the abbreviation for Tealcog Media, basically the news outlet, 6 unknown individuals were seen assisting the platinum-ranked hero Drexel Belrook at Sin Square during the attack on the first of the year. Then, 6 individuals all register with the Heroes Guild on the same day of this very attack, and accept a contract that the Heralds of Requiem had shown interest in. And, with Mr. Belrook's recommendation to boot, this same group then ventures all the way to Vel'Kalas and apparently deals with the threat there rather easily. You even managed to survive being spotted by a primal Vold, according to reports. This information is not hard to come upon. Anybody who is a guild master could access this information. Anytime a new adventuring party registers, every other guild hall knows. It wasn't exactly hard to put it together that those 6 individuals that TCM reports assisted Drexel Belrook on that day are indeed you.
Yes. Yes, it is.
All of your information is correct.
Yep.
See, an easy conclusion to make. Now,
I
if
mean,
somebody...
You could have just asked us and we would have told you, yeah.
Are you those guys? Yeah.
I suppose you are right. But, if the Drexel Belrook sees potential in all of you, surely there must be something to that. I wish to simply say that I played a part in your development. That I was the person who gave you your first real silver contract. Because let's be honest, the one that you just completed, it was silver in name only.
And it was a joke. I mean, it was a good quest, but it was not very challenging.
Exactly, since you handled it so easily, and you had Drexel Belrook's recommendation himself. I know you are destined for greatness, and I wish my name to be attached to that. That is all there is to this.
So this is for
Notoriety. Got it.
self-enlightenment. This is for your own fruition to
Notoriety.
what maybe one day be bigger than what you are. You're going to use our names to make yourself greater, huh?
Not at all. I want to help you. I became a guild master for a reason in the Heroes Guild. And when I see potential, I wish to see that potential blossom.
See about that, because right now, I'm sorry, but you're giving off vibes of doing this for your own fruition.
Guilty as charged. But if we all benefit, who's going to complain?
That's the point.
It's true. So, shall we step off and talk about this, and so you can give us more details?
Sure. Absolutely.
Wonderful. A table with some rounds for me and my compatriots.
Of course. You know what? Drinks are on me. After all, I brought you here. It's the least I can do.
Are you sure about that? That one drinks a lot. As I'm gonna point to Molly.
He laughs and says, I'll requisition the guild for compensation. Do not worry.
Yes, you would. As I'm going to kind of call over somebody to get a drink, and then I'm going to go walk my way over to a table.
He says, oh, there's no need for that. As you call for somebody to get a drink, as you see him hold his hand over towards the other side of the bar, as you see 6 mugs start to float off of the shelf, surrounded by this red energy, as they go over to the tap and each one fills itself up. And this is all very graceful. This is somebody who clearly knows his way around psionics, as they all get filled up and then effortlessly float over to your table, and the mugs get sat down in front of you.
Nice.
Nice trick you got there. As I'm going to kind of just like slam the first one. Molly, I think you made better ale.
So let's talk business. Though I recommended you here, I'm not going to lie to you. You are, what do you say, in the big leagues now? This is a silver-ranked contract that you are taking on, and vampires are your foe. Now, I do not profess to be an expert on the undead by any means. I have tussled with vampires before, but you'd be better off heading to their guild hall, the Duskmartyrs, when it comes to specific information regarding this quest.
So, 2,000 gold, is that per person? Or is that in general?
Per person, as well as an additional bonus per fang.
How many fangs do these vampires have? 2?
They
4?
each have 2.
So the price has already been taken into account that you will likely be getting 2 from each vampire. So, to simplify it, potentially 20 gold pieces per vampire slain.
Wonderful. I promise I'll be collecting fangs. So I have a question. Do we just have to turn them in and show them to you, or do we have to actually give them up?
Give them up.
They are simply proof. If you wish to keep them, you may. But yes, I must see them when you come back.
Good, because I planned on making a trophy out of them.
I understand, however, I will have to mark them, just so you cannot potentially use them to claim that you fulfilled some future contract.
That's fine.
But yes, speak with Dusk Crusader Autumn Swift Thistle over at the Duskmartyrs Guild Hall. And if you wish for a place to stay, unfortunately our guild hall is full at this moment. A large party just came in. But there's an abundance of local inns that you might find.
We already have one picked out. They'll do us well.
Oh, which establishment, might I ask?
Oh. Hold on. I have it down. Give me a second. The Hawthorne.
Hawthorns. Indeed.
Yes.
Ask for their house special. They've got quite good shrimp.
I will, in fact. Even though I'm a little tired of seafood.
Well, you're at the wrong place for that, unfortunately.
Oh no. But besides that point, do any of the other compatriots have questions?
Wait.
Let's get details on inventory, and I need more bullets because you can never have enough bullets.
Indeed.
I was trying to get the questions before the inventory stuff.
I think we're done with I'm done with questions anyway.
I'm done with question.
Hold on. Kid has something.
I was going to ask, are there any particular spots out in the forest that we should look at?
I'd avoid the forest right now unless absolutely necessary. Granted, I know that is where you are going, but, I mean, there are vampires about. We already have an advisory for people not to travel the roads at night.
Good.
So,
Would you perchance like to shop our inventory, perhaps?
I would.
Of course. And the reason I didn't want to go ahead and share it is because I didn't want you guys to be distracted from any details of the conversation while you were reading over it.
Makes sense.
Understandable.
Gotcha.
And he also, I forgot to put bullets in there, but general ammunition and supplies. Yeah, pretty much every Heroes Guild is going to have that, where you can buy crossbow bolts or arrows or bullets.
Uh-huh.
So,
Alright, I'll be right back to shop. I gotta go get vape juice.
okay.
Right, so we got... What
So
is
if you want to buy
this?
arrows, they are 5 copper. Or not arrows, I mean bullets. They are 5 copper per bullet. So to put that into perspective, it is for 5 silver, you can get 10 of them, and for 5 gold, you can get 100.
Oh,
No, actually, I'm reading the wrong inventory. It's 10 copper, so it's a silver per bullet. But still, all in all, that's not that bad. For
Mission, so like
For a silver, you can get-
like that.
for
should
gold, you
already
can get
have.
10, and for 10 gold, you can get 100 bullets.
How many you have?
Hey,
sounds
Gavin.
good to me.
What's up?
How many arrows do I have?
42.
Yeah.
I went ahead and rolled for that for you. You have 42 arrows, which is a lot.
Yeah.
Do you have arrows in there? Did you already put them in the inventory?
I did.
I
Okay.
appreciate
Did you put the longbow in there too?
Yes.
I did.
Yeah. Gavin, you're on point. You're great.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, not a problem.
Okay, now I gotta look at this inventory. Hey Nick,
What's up?
it was given to me as a good point of the fact of that you didn't get a lot of you're low on stuff. So anything in here, if you don't have the money for it, just let me know and we'll talk about getting it for you.
I'm low on stuff. What do you mean by?
Like we all have like one, at least one of each person that has a rare item. You have uncommons,
Well, and Sean's character doesn't have a rare either.
right? So we need to work on getting y'all items and things.
Wait. So the bracer that I have is an uncommon,
It's just an uncommon.
and the double daggers are uncommons.
Yes.
How much are the potions of healing?
For the potions of healing, that will run you 40 gold pieces per potion.
Okay, I will take. We'll take all 4 of them.
Of course, 160 gold.
And for
what
10
is
gold,
Bob? What is Bob?
Cadillac.
Yeah, it's an axe.
Oh,
It's just an axe that floats in the water, and it's a +1 too. So it's
floats in the water.
yeah, it's an axe that like doubles as a flotation device. You drop it in water, it'll just float, or
Bet.
it'll bob.
Do you need any diamonds? There. Freaking Lucas.
No, but let's go and get it anyway because I'm pretty sure Neston might end up needing something like that.
You're muted.
How much is? No, I heard him.
Oh, okay.
How much is the?
I was just kidding.
How much is the diamond?
300 gold.
Oh fuck. And how much for the potions of greater healing?
A potion of greater healing will run you about 90 gold pieces.
and I'll go ahead and take spend 10 gold pieces on 100 bullets.
Okay. Add 100 bullets to your inventory. Deduct the gold.
Yeah, I don't have anything to do with the scrolls.
Yeah, I kind of wish Marte was here because he might, but I'll give him the chance to buy that stuff later.
Also, just remember, we've all got another 114 gold on the mini-handed pouch.
Well, we have 114 in the mini-handed pouch. So if we wanted to buy stuff for him, I just don't know which ones he would want or what scrolls he would need.
When I'm gonna give him a chance. I'm gonna try to get together with him sometime between now and next session to let him possibly buy anything he might want, or we can get into it next session and just say he's here and would have bought it.
Yeah, that's fine. I wouldn't mind doing it next session, like for the first beginning, like before we did like the recap and stuff.
Yeah.
So I know these bullets.
And potion of restoration.
The potion of restoration. Yes, those are rather nice. 350 gold pieces per potion.
Jesus, Gavin. You weren't kidding when you were gonna make this stuff harder, huh?
Nope.
All right, I'll take the 2 potions of greater healing and 4 of regular healing.
Yes, very well. So for the 4 potions of regular healing and for the 2 potions, that will run you... As I do math. Am I having trouble with this math? 160 and then 340 gold pieces for all of the healing that you...
Okay.
And how much for the ring of water walking?
That will be 200 gold pieces.
You got it, Nick?
Yeah, I have the money. I just don't know if I want to buy it now.
How much
Yeah,
is
I'm gonna
If
buy
you
it.
don't buy,
It's a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. It's a good idea to buy
If you didn't buy it, I was.
it. I'll buy it. I'll give him 200.
Deduct it from your inventory. Drag that into your inventory.
How
I
much
will.
is the cap of water breathing?
The cap of water breathing. That was also 200 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll take that, and I'll take the potion of pathetic healing.
Of course. So the
I
potion
am.
of pathetic healing is 10 gold pieces.
So 200.
So the mini-handed pouch, the both of the potions will be in. All the potions will be in the mini-handed pouch.
Okay.
You said 210.
I was
That'd be
letting
200.
Sean know.
All right.
And
By the
that
way,
does
who
not
has-
acquire.
Who has the set of many-handed pouches, by the way? Who has one and
Me?
who has the other?
I have one, and so does Lucas.
Okay. And what were you asking, Nick?
I was gonna ask, the ring of water walking does not require attunement, so I'm just gonna
Does
go
not.
ahead and say I have it on.
Okay.
All right.
So what was the deal with the pouch of many hands? There was something in it or whatever. What?
He put all the potions of healing in it.
Okay.
Put the 2 potions of greater healing and the 4 potions of healing. Because I got them for the group, not for my personal use.
Pretty sure we're gonna need that diamond to rest somebody later on. So
How much is the diamond?
Yeah, the diamond's like freaking more
300
expensive.
gold.
300 gold?
It's almost
Yeah.
like I chose that value for a reason for it.
Yeah, almost. You know.
Almost like the spell Revivify states that it takes a diamond worth at least 300 gold pieces.
hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get the diamond.
You're gonna buy the diamond?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
I
putting in
ain't
the
got
mini-handed
the
pouch?
money.
Sure.
Are you-
Yeah. Because I can't. Lucas can't do anything with it. And
Okay,
I now
I just
have
wanted to.
5 gold to my name. So that's all the shopping I'm
Yeah,
gonna do.
5 gold now.
That's it.
Oh shit. What's it
I
feel
have-
like being broke, guys? As compared to the last campaign.
Sorry.
Oh, where we had millions?
I'm rich in friendship.
Friendship is magic, guys.
Yeah, man, we're rich in friendship. What are you talking about?
I mean, I'm over here with just under 1,000 gold.
So, it is getting rather late. If you hurry, you can meet with the Duskmartyrs tonight. Or if you so choose, you can go meet with them in the morning.
Oh,
You know what? What do y'all think?
Well, if we get them out of the way now, we won't have to deal with them later, so...
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and slip this cap on, and I'll put it under my hat. So I'm wearing like 2 hats.
Your hat.
I think it says cap, but it's more like a do-rag, ain't it?
Yeah, well, it's a cap. It's like perfectly circular, fits over the head. So yeah, you could. It's not even like a ball cap. It doesn't have a brim to it.
I will,
Yeah, I'll put it like
It's a
on the
beanie.
I'll put it on like on the inside lining of my witch's
It's like
hat.
a beanie. That's
It's
what
a
it is.
beanie.
It's like a beanie.
Perfect.
I will meet y'all over at,
The Duskmartyrs.
the Duskmartyrs. I need to go pick up my coat.
Sounds good to me.
Unless you want to travel with me, Bon. It's better to go in numbers. Or Flora, you can come with me. You're better company than Bon is. He smells funny.
I
Fuck
just
you,
kind of like
Captain.
duck and run away.
Fuck you, Captain.
I love you too, buddy.
Fuck you.
So to get to the Duskmartyrs, just simply make a left out of the guild hall's parking lot and just continue straight. After a couple minutes, you should see it. It's a large black building. Not hard to-
I don't mind walking.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah,
take
I'm gonna
the
pick
car
up my
then.
coat and then travel with them, and then go grab. I'll follow them. Meet
You're
with
gonna
them,
pick up
whatever.
the coat first or after?
First,
First.
it's cold outside.
Yeah, it is.
I wear
cold.
nothing.
Very cold. It's like 15 degrees outside.
Yeah, I wear nothing. Like I need my coat.
Yeah, so you shivering walk in and here you go, it's all done. As she hands you back this fine black hunter's coat and it's purple actually at this point, as she has dyed it. And
how much
yeah,
would you
everything's
give
in
me
order.
for the other one?
What's that?
I said, how much would you give me for the cloth? Because at this point, it's worth nothing but the cloth for the other one.
Oh, just for the coat? 10 gold, would that suffice?
Yeah, that's fine.
I will take that coat then. I'm sure somebody would like it, especially with how dreadful the weather's been lately.
I mean, I got all my adornments off of it. That's all I needed.
Well, here you go. Quite
Awesome.
nice. She hands it to you, and it's got a nice smell of lavender to it.
But
So, all right. So you leave the tailor and you head over to the Duskmartyrs. So as you drive down the street, you see what this building that sort of contrasts with the environment around it. It's very gothic in appearance, with a lot of angular edges to the building. It's a large building, but it's more tall than it is wide. So it's just this tall, skinny, solid black building. With sort of what looks to be like a sword emblazoned on the doorway. So you enter into this establishment and you see humans, elves, shifters, tabaxi, people of all different kinds of races, all wearing similar attire, a lot of leather, a lot of black, different vials laying around, sort of a dark interior with like red leather furniture, like a red rug. You can tell there's definitely a theme. As you enter into the building and says, "Would you happen to be the sightless?" As this shifter individual walks up to you, this person has sort of almost rat-like features. They look kind of funky, to be honest with you, with like a really pointy nose, a bit on the short side, 5'2", but at the same time still wearing the similar armaments with a sword across his back. You wish to speak to Miss Swift Thistle, am I right? We have been expecting you.
wonderful. Please.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
So he leads you up a staircase that winds back and forth to the top of the building, what appears to be a loft, and knocks on the door and says, "You have guests, Dust Crusader." And you hear a stern female voice on the other side that says, "Come in."
She, Raven's going to light up a cigarette as she walks in.
Okay. So, as you enter this building, she turns around and you see, actually wearing fairly similar clothing to yourself, Raven, slightly on the more scantily clad side, this female shifter individual. Immediately the first thing that stands out to you is the bright red eyes, which isn't really a typical eye color for shifters. Another thing that stands out to you is that she is definitely of werehair descent, as she has long, almost like bunny-like ears on the top of her head. She has long white hair, very pale skin, and she beckons you, says, "You must be the sightless." She is extremely beautiful, by the way. And you can't help but notice, as she speaks, a pair of long fangs that can be noted inside of her mouth.
Well, yes, we are. And you... I'm gonna go in and, like, grab her hand and, like, kiss her hand. You must be who we're looking for. Pleasure to meet you. And she kind of winks.
She eyes you with a glance you can't really make out the intention of. And so, the pleasure is all mine. I am Dusk Crusader Autumn Swift Thistle, the leader of this guild. Now, you've come a long way to be here, and on recommendation, no less, so I expect great things from you. Do not think it has escaped my notice that this is only your second silver-ranked contract, and you are dealing with one of the most fearsome creatures on this planet. I do hope you understand that.
Nothing we can't handle, sweetheart.
Vaughn, I would relax. We've been on the seas. We don't deal with vampires. We deal with water dragons, and freaking turtles, and vampires are a whole nother story in this area.
It couldn't be that hard.
Oh, trust me.
You continue with that mindset, you are going to either die or join their ranks.
I'd rather die than become a vampire.
The choice is not always up to you.
Side note, comma. You probably get along with some vampires there, Bon.
Get along with them?
Yep, because of your religion.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
By the way, Tony, I just want to make sure you're listening. You can hear all this, right?
Oh, man. Can't hear nothing now.
Okay, cool. So, the task is a simple one. We've discovered the location of a rather powerful elder vampire. You are our distraction, as well as your job is to bar them from joining their main force. What you are attacking is a small scouting party, located just off of the main road, about 3 miles south of the city in Mysticanth Forest. Now, our intel has gathered, though we do not know the name of this vampire, but there is a vampire of rather peculiar origin. As you see, typically, for a vampire to come into existence, that can happen one of 2 ways, for it to be a true vampire at least. Either you can drink the blood of a vampire and be transformed into one yourself, or you can be slain by a vampire, drained of your blood, buried underground, brought back to life, then drink the blood of your master, and that will transform you into a true vampire as well. As you can see, that is the rather long, roundabout way of doing it. However, our intel tells us that this vampire that you will be in combat with achieved his status by neither of those means. How he was able to do so, we do not know.
Well, I've heard stories that apparently if a vampire deals with a what is it called? Like, I'm actually forgetting. Shit. Hold on, give me 5 seconds. It'll come up to me. The fucking... What's the demon things that are like thrive on sex?
Succubus?
Succubus. Succubus. That if a succubus drains them and they survive it for some means, that they can become a vampire that way. Is that true?
According to legends, though even in my long life, I have not ever encountered a vampire who became one by such a means. But of course, it is possible.
I've just heard that that's one way, and if y'all don't know how this one did it, maybe that's how he did it.
Perhaps you are right. I'll be interested to see upon your return, well, if you return, if that is indeed the truth of the matter. Now, these vampires, I believe their numbers are only about a dozen or so, most of them being spawned, but the sensitivity of this mission that you are going on as well is that what they commonly refer to as cattle. There are some humans that they have among them that they have, well, enslaved. In addition to slaying these vampires, I wish for you to rescue these people. As many as you can.
We will do our best.
And this was not in the contract because I wish for this to come from our own guild resources. I wish to be honest, I want to see these people brought home. So I myself am willing to pay you 100 gold pieces per human that you were able to bring back alive.
It can be very possible. We can try our best. I will give you no other promises that it will happen. I can give you no promises that we may come back. But I can promise you one thing, that we will do whatever we can to fix the problem and annihilate and exterminate the vampires.
Thank you. I imagine you're probably standing pretty close to her.
Yes.
So her eyes, again, they are red as blood. They almost have like a magical quality to them that you notice. Like they glimmer almost in the same manner that like a vampire's eyes would.
So if I may ask, I have noticed quite a few things about you. Are you amongst the ranks of vampires yourself?
She hesitates for a moment, and when she finally does reply, she says, "Not anymore."
But you are one, yes.
I do not believe so. To be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure how it happened. I was a vampire, turned at a very young age, and as I grew up, I grew to detest my own existence. And so I thought it might be a good day to find out what the sun looks like, to greet my first sunrise. As I lived among these vampires, I befriended a few of the slaves that they had captured, and I found out about the god known as Pelor. And I wandered out into the morning, waiting for the sunrise to hit me, praying to Pelor that he would have mercy upon my soul upon the end of my miserable existence. But instead, when the flames engulfed me, I found myself without my thirst. I was able to gaze upon the sun for the first time ever in my life. And that is why I took a vow to annihilate these creatures and all the evil that they stand for. So no, I don't know what I am, but I am most certainly not a vampire.
Well, that makes me feel a little better.
Now, I will admit the sun does indeed give me some mild irritation, but it is not lethal to me.
Well, I hope as time passes that it will slowly fade.
Only time will tell. But all I can do is serve my mission.
So, you said there's about a dozen of them.
Yes. Their exact numbers are not known, but according to our intel, that is about how many you must deal with.
How many humans?
Likely 20 to 40. Just going based on the information that we have for how many it would require to sustain a colony of vampires of that size, and none of them to succumb to blood loss.
The scouting party. Where is it headed to? Maybe we can cut them off and ambush them.
Oh, they are staying put. Their goal is to simply relay information to their master. Oh no, you will find them in these ruins. I'm sure of it.
Gear was promised to us, sun bombs, things of that nature.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said gear was told. We were told that we were going to get gear as well.
Indeed.
Something about sun bombs and or whatever's.
So, each of you gets one wooden stake, as well as I will give each of you a sun bomb as well as I will give each of you a vial of holy water. Now, these sun bombs, might I give a recommendation? While they are indeed quite damaging to vampires, your weapons as they stand will be unable to kill some of these vampires. They will simply turn into mist, disappear, go back to their coffins, and regenerate. So the main ways you have of actually killing them is wait until they mist, and then hit them with a sun bomb. Or if you can track down where their mist goes, you can then simply stab a wooden stake into them as they lay in their coffin, and then drag their bodies outside and wait for the sun to take them. Either option is viable, but simply giving you that warning that to not use those sun bombs foolhardy. If you believe the vampire is on the verge of death, then perhaps it might be a worthy choice. But if it does not kill them, then you have expended one of your means of being able to do so. So keep that in mind.
I mean, what about, like, garlic? Can we get some garlic?
I apologize, but that is indeed a myth. Vampires are not susceptible to garlic.
No, I'm pretty sure they are.
I can assure you that they are not. Even as a vampire, one of my favorite foods was garlic pork.
Well, I'm pretty sure they sparkle in the sunlight, so...
If by sparkle you mean burst into flames, then yes, you are indeed right.
Agree to disagree.
I can most certainly tell you that vampires burst into flames in the sun.
Insight. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
Whoever would have told you that vampires sparkle in the sunlight? What sort of vampire? These are vampires, not unicorns.
Hey, I once dated a girl, and that's all she would talk about, so... That's where I'm going with.
Quite a peculiar place you are from. Where are you from exactly? I've not heard this tale.
A little ways off. But anyway.
Yeah, a little ways off in his head.
Well, if you can get me a copy of whatever piece of media that it is where it portrays vampires as sparkling in the sunlight, I wish to read it before I burn it in a pyre.
Yeah, let me give you something to destroy. I'm not doing that. Anyway. So, we get a sun bomb, one thing of holy water.
Each of you gets a thing of holy water and a sun bomb, and I will drag the sun bomb for you to be able to add. Each of you gets one. And, yeah, each of you gets one. So, the sun bombs... That is a sun bomb.
Alright. Well, I actually have 2 vials of holy water now.
So, another recommendation I might have, if any of you wield non-magical weapons, you will find that these vampires are quite hard to hurt by conventional means. If you do not have a magical weapon, then I would suggest coating your weapon in the holy water, so that you may actually inflict harm upon the vampire.
So with my gun, I'd probably need to do it with my bullets.
Actually, your rifle is magical.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you will find conventional weapons to be quite ineffective.
Well, sucks to be, sucks to suck. All right. Anything else? Any other things that you would care to share with us about these vampires?
No, I do believe that covers it. By the way, Raven, just do me a favor, and no reason at all I'm asking for this at all. Just give me a general charisma check.
There's a general charisma check.
Yeah, not persuasion or anything, just charisma. Just to see how you're carrying yourself in this moment.
Like a bitch.
Exhausted. absolutely exhausted.
Oh, not too bad. Okay, cool. There was absolutely no reason for that whatsoever.
You a lying bitch. You better tell me.
So, she says, well, I have one last piece of equipment to give you, as she hands you a flare. At the moment that you begin your assault, you will meet with us tomorrow morning, and we will all depart at once. However, we will leave you after a time, because our assaults need to begin simultaneously. So the moment that you enter the lair, you are to fire off one of these flares. That is it. We will know to begin our assault, and we will do so immediately.
And when are we going to begin this?
Tomorrow morning. You can meet me here at, let's say, 7 o'clock.
Alright, I guess we will be here tomorrow morning.
Good to me.
Very well. And she gives you a wink and says, and I look forward to seeing you then, Raven.
And you as well.
All right. So where to?
To the end.
So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and call a 5-minute because I've had several beers. So I'll be back at 9:40.
Hey
So
Gavin, did you think we were actually gonna go kill vampires this time?
Yeah, I mean, I wrote the contract.
Well,
for
no,
you.
no,
Yeah,
I'm saying
I
like actually get to the killing the vampires because we're almost there.
We'll see. So, all right, I'll be right
Oh
back.
shit. Oh, there's gonna be something in between. Fuck.
Yanking teeth.
Let's put someone on yanking teeth duty and someone on saving people duty. I'm not very good at saving people, and I'm not very good at yanking teeth because I'm a ranged fighter.
Well, like, don't we need like some pliers or something then?
Yeah, for real.
I guarantee you he's gonna make us make a bunch of survival checks to pull fucking teeth.
I'm actually good at survival.
You're very good at survival too, aren't you? I am. I'm proficient in survival. I got this.
I am half proficient. I'm screwed.
Well,
Nope, I'm not proficient.
hey, do y'all want to go? Do y'all want to say the teeth?
So is
all the
Molly.
teeth can.
Not right now. But soon.
We have a lot of people proficient in survival for some
Maybe not right
reason.
now, but soon.
Would y'all want to say that all the teeth money can go into the group loot bag?
Sounds good to me. I say all the people saving people money should do that too.
Yeah. Since it's extra stuff.
All of us are getting 2,000 coin from this.
Right. So I would say put all the money that we get from pulling teeth and saving people into the group loot, so that way it's a group effort to pull teeth. And Devin's talking about how we're not going to be rich. Like, he's pulling contracts at 2,000 a freaking pop.
Well, you also got to think how expensive everything else was. Like, gosh darn.
We also have to think, Gavin's talking about putting a lot more, like, silver and copper and shit like that into the game. We've
Yeah.
given us nothing but gold. I'm like, yep, I don't see it.
All right, I am back, guys.
We weren't talking about you.
Not at all.
Sorry, actually, I had to take my headset off again for just a second. Who is not back yet?
Oh,
We're all here.
Talking about you.
Oh, nobody left?
No.
Yep, just you.
Okay. Oh, sorry about that, guys.
You're
It's all
good.
good. It's a
All right.
5-minute break for them.
That ended up being like 3 minutes. So, okay, cool.
3 to 5
Yeah.
minute breaks are not bad every now and then, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. They become very useful.
All right, so you're heading over to Hawthorne's.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And
we're gonna tell
them that the orcs sent us.
You what?
We're gonna tell them that the orcs sent us.
I do the introduction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the orc's name is Galder. All right, so you arrive at this very rustic-looking, very homey-looking bed and breakfast place, where it doesn't look like a very large establishment. It doesn't look like there's too many beds, and it doesn't really look like they even have any tenants at the moment. So walking in the door of this place, you see what appears to be this really old-timey tavern hall. Like, it looks like how a tavern hall might have looked 100 years ago. Aside from a few pieces of technology, like there is beer on tap, and there is like a fridge that they have to get different drinks out of. But you see a couple of Saurian humans, and to those who aren't familiar with what the guide is, it means they're black. That's what Saurian means. But male and a female. Looks to be like an elderly couple. As you walk in, and he says, "Well, hello. We don't get too many visitors here. My name is Jared. It's a pleasure. And this is my wife, Dran.
Nice
Wish
to meet
for
you.
rooms for the night?"
I just kind of like gently nod. Please, that'd be appreciated.
Tell them that Grenald isn't.
And Gernald did send us. I don't know if he got the word over to you.
Balder, he's an old friend of ours. No, we had not heard, but, he's good people. We go way back. And now, Dran starts speaking up, and she says, "Now, we've got a great shrimp boil that we can cook for you for dinner. All you must do is you'll find that we have..." She counts, and by the way, I'm just gonna say that Anand stayed back at the back of the Heroes Guild, just because.
Okay.
So we've got 7 rooms upstairs, and there appears to be 6 of you. So of course they are all yours for the small price of just 10 gold for the night. That includes meals, all amenities.
I'm gonna pull the 10 gold out of the group loot. Bon, you roommating with me?
Sure. Doesn't matter to me.
Well, Flora, you can. I don't care. I just know there's 6 rooms and 7 of us.
No, there's 6 of us. Wait, what? You're confusing.
Oh yeah, that's right. He stayed back.
I'll take
Yeah,
the
there's
floor.
6 of you guys, and there's 7 rooms.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but
So how many rooms will we have?
we will have all 6, I guess. Well, not all 6, but 6 rooms.
Perfect. So if that would
Actually,
be 60
that'll be-
rooms,
How many?
60.
60? Okay. Cool.
Sounds good to me.
She pulls out a
Unless-
handful of keys and says, "These are your keys," and then starts dishing them out. This is the last one on. So, we'll get into that later. So here are your keys. This is to the room on the end, then the room after that, and after that. She hands you in the correct order, so you don't get them confused. Now, just give us just a few more minutes, and we'll have dinner up to you.
Sounds good to me.
So you head upstairs.
Yeah, believe so.
So you turn the key and you open this room, and it's nice. It's nothing too special, but it's got a shower. It's got like a bookshelf with different things that you can read. It's got a desk. It's got a radio. It's got
Is there a window?
Yeah, there's a window, and the bed is right next to the window.
Awesome.
So, and it's
Yeah, after they bring us food, I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna leave out the window.
okay.
Oh no, he's doing some shady shit, guys.
All right. After a few more minutes, the couple brings up your meals to you, and after giving each of your meals to you, and says, "Just put your tray out in the hall whenever you're done." My husband cooked this He is quite the fine chef. And when you take the lid off of it, you see that there's some boiled shrimp that looks to be very nicely seasoned with a buttery glaze, to the point where it makes like a broth of butter and like shrimpy brine underneath it. Then there's mashed potatoes, a crab cake, and a few clams.
Yep, Raven's gonna eat it.
It is all very delicious.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'll eat
Window
it.
sheets.
I'll take a bite, and then I'm reading my books. I'm starting on the first one. We're going.
And she's actually gonna like, once they leave, she's gonna lock the door and like shove a chair underneath the door, underneath like the handle, and then she's gonna leave.
Okay, where are you going?
You know where I'm going.
Oh,
Oh my god. Shoot, this is stalker kind of shit. Oh my god.
so I'm just gonna tell you that she's not there. She's busy with other things when you get over there.
You're an ass.
Bro.
Bro, alright, fine, I'll go back
They
to my
are kind
room.
of preparing for a major assault.
You're fine.
She probably
Alright.
doesn't have time to be doing that on the eve of, battle.
There we go. Alright, I'll try again later. I'm gonna go back to the room and unprop the door and lay in my bed and stare at the ceiling.
Okay.
I want to do something cool. Alright, so I'm gonna. So I figure. So why she's doing this? I'm gonna figure out that her room's locked, and I'm gonna figure out that she's not in the room, and I'm gonna sneak in the room, and then as soon as she get in there, I'm just gonna be standing in the corner and be like, "Captain, what the fuck were you doing?"
Would you really know that?
No, I'm gonna go to the door, figure out it's locked, and then like knock, and like if I knock and she doesn't answer, I know something's wrong.
Would you have gone to the door though?
But would you have...
But would have, yeah, because I want to show her the book that I've been reading.
When have you ever showed Raven a book?
all right.
Mom would probably would know not to mess with the captain.
Yeah, I'm fucking around. All right, just go through the night, eh? Yeah.
All right. So,
But I will say that, like, after my 4 hours, I will walk through the streets and kind of just patrol around.
I gotcha. So, who in... I'm pretty sure it's just, as far as people who are present now, it's just you and Neston, and by you I mean Raven, who have trance,
Yes.
correct? Okay. Then, Raven and Neston, make a perception check with disadvantage. Because it is dark, it is at the very least dim light outside. And dark vision only goes 60 feet.
So with disadvantage?
Yes. Perception check with disadvantage.
So my dark vision goes out to 300 feet.
Oh. Then you can make a regular dark vision, or a regular perception check.
Fuck. And an 18 on that too.
Okay. I'm gonna send you a message.
What are we doing?
Wait, how do you get a range of 300 feet for dark vision?
His subclass.
Damn.
Did you just get my message, Tony?
I did.
Okay.
Hmm.
Do you do anything?
And this is
or
in the
say
middle of the
anything?
night?
This is in the middle of the night. It's about I'd say probably about 1 a.m.
And so how am
You
I
notice
just like
about 6 individuals?
okay, and this is the middle of the night. Is my Can I walk over and just close my curtains?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna close my curtains, and just nonchalantly close my curtains, and then I'm gonna go find Lucas.
Okay.
Well, I'm just gonna knock on
You hear
Lucas's
a
door.
Knock on your door.
Yeah. Come in.
You're
Oh,
asleep. Yeah, you were
Is-
asleep.
yeah. I was
Do-
wondering. And I forgot to mention something I would have done since we're in a new area, but I wanted a ritual cast alarm, but it's all
Oh,
good.
you wouldn't need it. You would hear, Lucas,
No, I'm just saying.
Lucas.
Yeah, Nestor.
I
What's
get
up,
you.
man? What's up, man?
I just wanted to let you know that I hate the city.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like no matter where I go, people are watching me. And I was just out there reading my holy scripture of the Holy Trinity B, and then like he makes his little holy symbol. And he's like, and I look outside, and what do I see? Hooligans on the rooftops, just skulking about in the night, staring through people's windows. It's rude.
That sounds problematic.
It is.
Did they look like people or like vampire people?
Don't vampires look like people?
I mean, kinda, sorta, yeah. I don't know. I
I'll
thought they
say
sparkled,
that
but apparently they
were-
don't.
They were cloaked individuals. You couldn't really make out their exact features.
Yeah. They're just hooligans running across the rooftops. It is ridiculous.
I guess I'll like peer out the window sneakily to see what's going on and what they're doing.
Well, since you are now awake, I'll let you make your own perception check. But, well, wait, you got 120 feet of dark vision, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
So, never mind. A regular perception check then, no disadvantage.
Yeah.
Is Molly staying with Lucas?
I was under the understanding that everybody got their own room.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you said perception?
Yes.
Shablam. Is this, have I gotten a long rest done yet, or is nah?
No, you haven't.
Alright. Fuck it. Let's do a luck point. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, you add those together, that makes 12. But no, you don't really see anything. You look and it appears as though if there were any figures there, they're either too well hidden to see, or else it's just, even for you, it's still just a little too dark outside.
Maybe I still got some sleep in my eye. I don't see anything out there, Lucas. Or why am I calling you Lucas? I'm Lucas. I don't see anything out there, Neston.
Hmm. Well,
Well, if there's people running around on rooftops, we probably need to deal with this. I'm gonna go get Molly.
No.
What?
No, we do not.
Well, if they're gonna come in here, that could be a problem.
Why would they come in here?
I don't know what they're doing, but people don't usually go running around on rooftops unless they're trying to get into some kind of trouble.
I'm not gonna go mess with them.
I
They're
don't-
probably just minding their own business.
The question is whether they're gonna come mess with us. Were they on our rooftop? Their rooftop? Did you see where they were going? I mean, I'm just waking up, man.
Alright.
Across
they
the
were on-
channel,
they were
on
on
the
the-
rooftop. Yeah.
Yeah, they were on the rooftop across the street.
Okay. Well,
I mean, according to Khazar, if they were vampires, they can't enter a living dwelling without permission, so it doesn't matter whether we stay in here or go somewhere else.
yeah, but they can be all sexy, sassified, and seduce people to come in with their sparkly bodies.
I close his curtains. Okay, we solved that problem. No, didn't we? They can't do whatever it was that you just said if the curtains are closed.
Alright, well, I guess that fixes that problem.
Yes, I will be staying here in the room with you. Let me go get my pillow, and I will be right back.
Alright.
You wake up anybody else?
I mean, should we at least let other people know, or are we just good?
If you feel like that is best.
Let's go at least let Molly know.
Correct. We can bring her in here too.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's all bunker up together here.
The three amigos.
So you're not letting anybody else know. You're just going to get Molly, and you guys are all staying in Lucas.
I'm gonna go stay in Lucas's room,
Let's see what Molly thinks we should do.
Completely
and then I'm gonna.
world.
Yeah, let's see what does Molly think you guys should do. I want to know. I want to know because Molly, despite her low intelligence, actually has a lot of wisdom. So
Well, so do I. That's
Yeah.
why I woke up Lucas.
what does wise old Molly think?
Too fucking tired is what I think. Like, I'm half asleep. I just grab the bed that I'm using as a pillow, and I drag it like a toddler across the floor into Lucas's room, and I lay down and I go back to bed.
Where do you put the bed? In just the middle of the room, or
Wherever,
against the wall, or
out of the way and on the floor.
I'm gonna say there's a chance a lot of other people heard her drag a bed across down the hall.
Just the mattress part. Just the mattress.
I'm gonna like
anybody who
peer
has
out the
heard it
door.
spoke. But anybody who doesn't, I'd have to make you roll for it to see if you heard it or not.
Whoever has what?
Whoever has trance would have heard because they're not sleeping. But whoever's
Yeah.
asleep would still have to roll for it to see if they heard. It would still be a perception check with disadvantage.
I'm opening the door, looking at the door, going, Molly, what are you doing? Why are you going into Lucas's room?
CP.
I'm gonna grab my jacket and walk to Lucas's room.
So everybody's gonna be in Lucas's room.
No,
Lucas,
not me.
no, I'm-
Apparently, no one's gonna wake up
Or
on.
Flora. Or
Fuck
Flora.
him. Yeah.
I'm standing in the
Fuck
doorway.
God.
What's going on, guys?
Apparently,
Vagabonds and ruffians. That is what is going on.
there's non-hard body vampires rocking on rooftops. Maybe, I don't know, but there's people outside.
We should probably go deal with that. I'll go get Bond.
Why should we have to deal with that? They're probably just kids. You know,
Yeah,
the
I've
new
already
thing
walked
these days
out.
are
I've already
parkour.
walked out and started banging on Bond's door, and then Flora's.
It could be just teenage youth parkouring across the rooftops wearing
Ron,
cloaks to hide their
Bond, we got
identities.
vampire problems. Flora,
Yeah.
we got vampire problems.
Vampire problems.
Yep, wake
Well-
up, get dressed, come on.
I'm gonna
Oh,
say you guys
God.
have taken a decent amount of time doing all this, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I need, and due to the fact that everybody is so, Lucas, you're sleeping in the bed, right?
Yeah. Where do you normally sleep?
And who
He's
all
on the
is-
ground.
Who all is in Lucas's room?
Well, I'm in the
I am.
hallway.
Yeah, you're in the hallway. So it's
Yeah.
just the three amigos in Lucas's room right now,
Yeah.
with Raven in the hallway, and
Banging
everybody
on
else
doors.
in their rooms, in their beds.
Oh yeah, I'm banging on doors, getting them up.
I'm like yelling down the hallway in the doorway, talking about how we shouldn't mess with the kids trying parkour across the rooftops.
So, I need a dexterity saving throw from Lucas, from Flora, and from Bon.
Great, guys. Great.
What about me and Molly? We're in
Not
Lucas's
you guys.
room.
You guys are
Second
still
one
in the
down?
middle of the room, right?
Yeah.
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 I'm
so not
dead
you guys.
asleep in the middle of the room.
Oh, okay.
That's a 19. That's a 26, babies.
Oh,
Get
I
out of
did that
here.
wrong.
Get on my level.
Yeah, you did a disadvantage. Why did she get disadvantage on dexterity?
I
Because
was
it probably doesn't have her as proficient in the kind of armor that she's wearing. Oh no, it does.
no, I had it clicked on the wrong thing.
So just roll again. Without advantage, just a regular roll.
Just roll it out.
20.
It's okay. Roll the other one.
Oh, okay, right.
Roll that one. That's all you roll.
Boop.
Which one dice?
So if you hadn't been awake, I would be giving you disadvantage on this. But damn.
I was like, regardless, I think she's
Oh
fine.
yeah, she's a dexterous freaking
Hey.
little shit.
You know, I really hate to say this, but you know, if you are under unconscious you automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, I know, but they're not. So, well.
Oh yeah, they're being woken up.
Yeah, they're being woken up.
You're like,
Oh, okay.
"Oh, so-"
Yeah.
Oh, and I rolled a 17.
I don't have to roll one, right?
No, pretty much just who was in their bed.
Well, I mean, I was. Well, okay, sure.
As suddenly you all hear a enormous explosion as just boom, the walls of the entire top floor of this inn all just explode inward, sending scraps of wood and metal scattering throughout the rooms. As
Shit.
Lucas, and as well as Lucas and Neston, you see 6 near misers on the roof across the way, holding what appears to be rocket launchers, having just blown out the entire top floor of this inn. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
It's just hellions. It's just
Enter.
European kids doing parkour. It's just that.
Do I grab the number or grab the little dice?
I stand corrected.
It doesn't matter. You can just grab it and roll it.
Oh
You
my
guys, real quick.
god damn it. Oh my, and of course my initiative rolls a freaking 6.
Well, I rolled a nat 1, so there you go.
Molly has advantage. Molly has advantage on initiative. I gave her my
Yeah.
Twilight blessing at the end of last episode.
Oh, cool.
So
Okay.
what do we do now?
So roll your
Roll
initiative
again.
one more time.
We'll give the rogue that, but okay.
Nice.
It is what it is.
Of course, your near miser goes first, you jackass. Damn. What's his freaking dex? A 20?
That was just randomly rolled. So, and this music sucks. I'm gonna change it real quick.
Hey, hey Nick.
What?
Nick,
What's up?
get good, son.
Fuck off, though. I need to. The next feat I'm picking up is the alert feat. I'm done.
Oh, you
The
can't.
next feat.
Christ.
Yeah.
So this isn't actually.
And I get more to on my initiative.
Yeah. Well, this is. You are surprised, but you don't have disadvantage just because. Well, you weren't. You had at least been tipped off that there was something going on. That's the way I'm thinking about it. So.
Yeah, that +5 initiative is great.
Yeah. But how do you get plus to your initiative anyways? Because I only have a +4.
The higher
apparently.
dex. The
Higher
higher dex. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to
And you only
higher
have
my
a-
deck.
Well, I have a 19 dex. I got a +4 in my dex. So the higher your dex is, the higher your initiative is. So
I need to
you
get
can
a
only
20
have a
in my
max
dex.
of like if you get the alert feat, the only thing you can have a max of is a max of +10. That's what Aaron had.
Fine,
Aaron had a +10 to his dex. That's why he went first all the time.
And I'm just gonna say, you guys would have been in this room. Oh, by the way, I guess I should probably do this. For those of you that rolled a For those of you that rolled a 15 or higher, which I think was everybody, you take
Wait, a 15 on what?
on your dexterity saving throw.
Well, I don't take any damage.
So for those of you that rolled a 15 or higher, you take 4 points of fire damage and 3 points of piercing damage for a total of 7 damage. If you rolled a 14 or lower,
So,
you take
yep, that one hit.
16 points of
Target.
damage. But I think
That hits
everybody
7.
rolled above a 15. So,
How much
There you go,
damage
that's
do I
it.
take?
7 points of damage. As
Oh,
you duck out of your bed just in the nick of time, as you hear a and see your wall just get blown completely in.
How much for me not getting hit? Okay.
Yeah, you don't have evasion yet, so I'm
Hold
just
on.
placing tokens.
He's placing the tokens
Okay.
now.
Oh yeah, you got that map out, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
See, I'll say Bon, you would have been in that room. Whose token has not been placed? I think everybody.
Flores.
No, she's down.
There, okay.
Okay, I see her now. Where am I?
I put you in the
Okay.
hallway. You were outside Flora's door at the time, so you'd
Yep.
be right there.
Cool.
All right. So, start of the initiative round. So this Nearmiser is just going to fire off another rocket. And that is going to
Of course.
target... I swear, Kit, I don't pick on you. The dice pick on you.
So how I'm back.
So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. As you see this other grenade just get hucked through the air. It's coming
There
right
you
at
go. Hell yeah.
Rat.
Fuck yeah. That's what happens when you have a high dex. Well, you have a +7? Jesus. Oh, you're proficient in dexterity, that's why.
So you take 8 points of damage, 3 fire and 5 piercing. If everybody could update the total amount of damage they've taken. I think it's 7 for the 3 people that I named, and then you just took...
Yeah, she has 15 points of damage.
Okay. Cool.
I got her.
Alright. Raven, you are up.
Alright, well, I'm kicking in the fucking door.
Okay.
Interact with
Interact.
object. And, since the wall, how far of a leap is it between the two buildings?
So to get to the lower level, so this is sort of a 2-tiered building. If you see the sort of dark area in front of it, that's the rooftop below your rooftop. It's about a 10-foot drop. Something you can do pretty easily.
Yeah. I'm gonna run over, make sure she's okay, and then I am jumping straight down.
Okay.
So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hold on, what's my movement speed?
It's 30.
Oh, so I can only actually get 2 Flora. That's
You
it.
can always take your action to dash.
Yeah, I'll take my action to dash. 10
You
foot
can
down.
only go through that little blown out portion of the wall.
That's fine. Where's the blown up? What the fuck?
Where you see the debris. And there isn't a
Okay.
wall there.
Well, I still can't move my character.
Why not?
'Cause I'm trying to move it down and it won't let me.
Here, let go of it.
I did. There you go.
Then you circle.
There you go.
It worked. You were able to move it.
No, I wasn't able to move it. I just unclicked it.
Yeah, I can't click it right now. Damn it. I didn't get any lag at all until this point.
Oh, and
But
have...
you can get onto that rooftop. You know, it used all your 30 to get to there. 5, 10, 15, 25, and 30. You can get just outside of that hole.
And I'm dashing. So that's 60.
You know what? I'll just fix this right now. Did not know that did that. Have it masked. There you go.
Hey, look at that. Now I can move.
So you still wouldn't be over there though.
Sorry, buddy.
You would be.
I'd be like here.
Yeah. And no, it's still not even quite that far. I'm trying to figure out how to get off of mask mode. There we go. No, you'd be right there. That's as far as you can get.
With dashing?
So when you were right here, that was 30 feet. Then you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So now you can get to about there. That's how
Okay.
far you can get. And you are on top of that. That's why I put that little grid there, because you can be
Gotcha.
inside or you can be on top of the roof. You are on top of the roof.
And you have a I think it's like a 45 movement speed. That 35 is not your movement speed.
Okay.
You have 45 because you have plus
Well,
10.
if she takes one of the blade flourishes, it goes up by 10
Yeah.
feet for that.
If you take your blade flourish,
Okay.
for that turn you go to 45.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can't, I mean, hold on, let's see.
You try pulling a gun out, maybe? But you've already used your action, so. And
Yeah.
if you pull a gun out, you lose the +2 AC that you get from your double-bladed scimitar, because you gotta have 2 hands on to get that.
Yep, that's why I'm not doing that. Hold on. Nope, can't even do that. So, yeah, that's about all I'm at. That's my turn.
Okay. Molly, you are up.
It doesn't look like I can do much, except for, reluctantly wake up now. I'm gonna go ahead and rage. And I guess move.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you can rage and then you can move.
I don't have much of an action, so.
Yeah. Action to dash and run in that direction towards them. Maybe. I don't know.
Does your movement speed go up when you rage?
I don't think so.
No, her movement speed just goes up because she's a barbarian.
Oh, okay.
Cool. In the room,
You can't really go through the wall right there unless you're finding some other means. If you just want to bust the wall down, you can.
Didn't I did the weird loop-de. Didn't I just go through the
Oh,
wall?
you did the loop-de thing?
Oh yeah, I went around the bed, yeah. So I did 50 because
Okay.
I've got the barbarian plus 10, so
And then use your action to dash or whatever.
that's what I did. That's all I got.
Oh, that's what your action does?
Yeah, that's
Alright.
all I got. So 40 plus the 10
There's
of the
a
action.
long
dash.
ways to go.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't do range attacks.
What how far is that?
Nah. Going 40 at a time. I'll
That's
get
the end
there.
of your turn.
Yep, tenfold.
Alright. Saboteur 2's turn. It's gonna fire off a rocket at... You know what? I'm gonna go between either Raven or Molly, because you guys are the ones that are approaching. It's gonna be at Raven. So, Raven, I need a dexterity saving throw. As you see this other just grenade get hucked out of this launcher at you. That's a failure. So you take 19 points of damage as this grenade just pegs you right at your feet and just blows up, sending this massive wave of shrapnel and fire directly into the front of you, and it hurts. So that's 19 points of damage.
So do they all have rocket launchers, or there's only
All
a few of them?
6 of them.
Jesus Christ.
So that's the end of that turn. Flora, you're up.
Okay. Sorry, I had us muted.
Okay.
So I moved over some, so that way I
Okay.
can get into the opening. And I don't like fantasy ground maps.
You want to try one of your blade flourishes off?
I was going to do.
We haven't gotten that far yet.
Yeah.
So here's what you can do. You can take.
She can shoot it with her longbow. It has 150. It has a range of 150 feet.
So just think of it this way: anytime you hit somebody with a weapon attack, you can use. I think. Can somebody look this up for me real quick while I'm explaining this? What the Bardic Inspiration die is for a 6th level bard?
D6.
I thought it was a D8. Still a D6? Okay. So you can roll a D6 and add it to the damage, and also.
Well, no, it depends on what type of bard they are.
She's a sword bard now.
Yeah, she's a sword bard now. She changed it.
Oh, okay.
So you can roll that D6 and add it to the damage of the weapon attack, and
Okay.
also, and I'll handle this part for you. Your AC goes up based on what you roll. I'll handle that part for you.
Okay.
So real simple and easy. You just make your weapon attack and then roll a D6 after it.
Okay.
D8. It is D8, not that D8.
It's a D8. D8.
Okay, so take your longbow and drag it onto. So click the dice.
Huh?
Drag and land it on him. There you go. Oh, that was almost a 3. Like I watched the thing slowly just roll.
That hits. So are you wanting to use a blade flourish?
Yes, roll a d6
Roll a
Is it
D8.
D8.
or d8. Yeah, roll a d8.
Oh.
All right, so that's 2. So your AC, that is powerful. So your AC goes up by 2 until the start of your next turn.
Now, grab that and roll it onto him. There you go.
Not bad.
And now he takes 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And that's
You see how that
actually
works?
11.
Oh, 11, sorry.
Yeah.
As you pull out your longbow, take aim across this gap, and fire, letting the arrow fly. And you hear a "Ah!" as it slams into the chest of one of these saboteurs. You have another attack because you
Yeah,
get extra
yep.
attack as a swordsman.
Yeah, so you can do it again.
Oh shit. Okay. Same process?
Yeah, does she roll the d8 again?
If she wants to, she has a number of those equal to her charisma modifier. So I think what is her charisma? Is it 18?
Yeah.
So
So
you only
you
got
get-
4 of those.
You
So
only
can
got 4 of
use it,
those per long
then-
rest.
Yeah.
Or you can save
I
it.
think it's for short or long. But
Yeah.
you've only got 4 of them right now. So you can save it or you can use the second one, but that's half of them down if you do.
Right. I'm gonna save it.
Okay, then
Okay.
just roll the dice on directly onto him. Yep.
Ooh.
Oh
Ooh.
shit, I'm in front of her. Fuck. Fuck.
You are directly. Where's 4? Yeah, you're. Make an attack roll at Raven.
Fuck me.
Do I drag the dice on
Yep,
you?
drag the dice onto me.
With disadvantage. But
Oh. Roll it again. Just roll a d20. Just roll a d20.
no, never mind, because you're 10 feet down. So, no, you're never mind. If it was a
think
straight
the-
line, then no, but you're 10 feet down.
Okay.
So, that would have missed it either way.
Okay.
Unless you're like me and have dead eye accuracy.
I'm trying to actually be.
Yeah, no, if you were standing right in front of her, then absolutely. But you're 10 feet down. I said it was a 10-foot drop. So. No, alright. So, is that the end of your turn? You have something you
Yes.
want to do as a bonus action?
No. I don't feel that courageous.
Okay,
She's
number
learning.
1's
You could-
turn. Oh, sorry, what?
Well, I'm just saying, if she, did you say she hadn't used her bonus action?
No,
Yeah.
she can do Bardic Inspiration
Yeah,
on
just
somebody.
inspire somebody.
Yeah,
that
you can
use stuff
inspire-
another one of
Inspire
those 4
Raven to
dice.
make up for taking a shot at him.
It just means I get an extra d8
Okay.
on my roll.
Okay.
But that
If I
uses
want
up
it.
one of your 4 dice.
It uses up one of your 4,
Okay.
so you'll have 2 left.
Right.
You don't have to. I'm not saying do it, but you can. That gives me an extra d8.
Okay. I may hold it.
That's fine. Do what you want to do,
Yeah, exactly. Alright.
and we can look through your spells later, and I can help you do shit
Okay.
Before the end of the night, we'll download the character sheet so I can help you out a little more.
Okay.
But since you did take that shot and peg somebody, you are now on their radar. Though you're not the only person on their radar. So it is number 1's turn. I'm rolling a d6 to see who they attack. That is a 3. So between Flora, Raven, and Molly, Raven, that's at you. Number 1 is taking a shot at you. With, guess what? You want to know what weapon they're using? The fucking grenade launcher. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck you, Kevin. God damn it.
You have
What was
bardic
that?
inspiration.
13. No, I don't. She saved it.
Yeah, you saved it.
Oh, never mind.
That's a 13, though.
That's a failure. You take another 15 points of damage, 7 fire, 8 piercing, as this another grenade just lands right at your feet and just blows up, scattering shrapnel, which all just peppers across the front of your body. You're looking pretty hurt.
Awesome.
So that's the end of that turn. Number 3 is going to do the same. This time they are attacking Molly. So, Molly, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity with advantage.
You have advantage?
Yep. It's a barbarian thing. Any dex save that she can see whatever's happening to her, she gets advantage on the save.
Cool. Yeah, that's a success. So, this is already going to be halved, and I think it's going to be halved again, isn't it?
Yep.
So, that's 9 points of damage, which becomes 4. As you take 4 points of damage, as this grenade just starts flying towards you, you just, almost like a baseball bat, just dink right with the glaive, and it gets a little bit away from you, and explodes, and then you get hit with a couple pieces of shrapnel, but all in all, it's just a scratch.
On the bright side, it means you don't have to re-rage now.
Yay.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, Neston.
Well, I'm gonna, seeing as everything just blew up and Molly just jumps out the window, Neston is going to run over to the window over here, well, the hole in the wall, and I'm just gonna look over at Molly and be like, Molly, what are you doing? Be careful, it's really steep down there. And I'm going to give her aid.
Okay.
That is my own piece of advice.
Yeah,
You're gonna give her AIDS?
Aid.
that's the cleric's bardic inspiration, basically.
Yeah. So, and then I will also see Raven and be like, you too, Raven? Be careful.
Raven looks rough. Raven looks beat up.
Yeah, so, and then, so Lucas, because I have to see them, so Lucas, Molly, and Raven have aid. So, let me see, your maximum hit points increase by 5. Yep.
So, again, I'm going to put in your notes, Raven, your max hit points are normally 58. I'm putting that in your inventory, or your notes right now. But you may raise them to 63.
And, I mean, yeah, that's my action, and then I'm going to back up away from this door.
And Molly, you may raise them to 73. Just remember they were 68 before.
Oh no, that's 30 right there. I'm gonna back up a little bit away. And I'm just gonna stare at Lucas and just mouth like, what do we do? Throw my hands up.
Okay. That's the end of your turn?
Yeah, I don't have anything bonus action-y I can do.
Alright.
I wish I had heroism prepared. That would have been a good one.
So it's number 4's turn. Let's see, I'm gonna say offering aid didn't really get yourself on their radar as the biggest threat. It's still just between the main three. So 4 is going to attack. I'm rolling physical dice. I was cocked. This one's at Molly again. So number 4 is going to take a shot at you, Molly. I need a dexterity saving throw, and I guess with your big ol' advantage. Damn. You're a tank.
Yeah. That's not counting all the stuff either.
So, quartered, that is 3 points of damage. As you are just, you're a baseball star right now. As this other grenade just gets sent flying towards you again, you just dink right away with your glaive again, and you just get hit by a couple pieces of shrapnel. As you take 3 points of damage.
Weird flex. I'll take it.
Alright, Bon.
All right, finally. So, do I see? So I saw the people that shot Raven, right?
It is
Which
dim
one
light. The
shot
one that shot Raven.
Yeah, like I'm looking at the. Wasn't there 2 that shot Raven, or was there only 1?
There were 2 that shot Raven. Number 1
Okay.
shot Raven, and number 2 shot Raven. Number 1 and number 2 shot Raven. Number 4 shot Flora.
All right. So which
Right,
which
no,
2?
everyone shot Flora, but yeah.
Which 2 shot Raven?
Number 1 and number 2.
Hey, Nick,
Alright.
do you have assassinate yet?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot number 1 with a bullet. I'm gonna shoot him with 2 bullets. This motherfucker gonna get
You're
fucked up.
attacking him twice.
Yes, I'm
You want any
using.
trick
I'm
shots
attacking
on that?
dice. I'm throwing. Yeah, I'm actually throwing a violent shot on one and a violent shot on another.
Okay, so 2 violent shots. You won't get your sneak attack. You're cool with that? Because they.
Yeah,
they
it's
know
fine
you're
with
there.
me. That's fine with me. All right. Let's see. Here we go. And I'm also gonna hit prone. I'm gonna go prone on the bed.
Okay. Going prone, you have a +2 to your attack rolls.
Yep. +2 to that, which is that's definitely a hit.
Yeah, that hits. A 22 definitely hits. Roll damage. And did you already add the +1 to the?
Think so.
Or
I
actually,
did it.
You should have +3 to the damage.
Yeah, it is. So
Okay.
damage underneath, and then that has the base, right? The
Should be a +7 to damage that you have.
+7. Yeah, it's a +7 because I get 5. I get 4 piercing, right? Or 5
It's
piercing.
a +7. You're good.
Yeah, it's a +7.
Go.
Yeah, I'm good. All right.
Nice.
And then I get to get another damage die on that, right? Another.
Yeah, but just roll a straight D12 because it doesn't add your modifier to it.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and then
Hey,
here's the next
better than nothing,
shot.
man.
Attack rolls and terrible damage rolls.
Yep. Here's the next shot.
Yeah, I think-
27 hits. Okay.
And then here's another damage die for that one.
Oh,
Another
one again.
Another fucking one.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's great.
Alright, so how is he looking?
Hurt, but he's still got some life to him. But definitely wounded. You can see there's some gaping wounds in the front of his body. But, not dead.
Alright. So number 2 was the other person that hit it?
Yeah,
hit
you
him?
already used your 2 attacks.
Action surge.
Oh, shit. You have that.
Action surge. Don't count me out yet. They ain't out of the woods yet.
Yeah, give me that action surge.
+2 to hit. Yep, there we go. Oh, and this one's gonna be normal, but the other one I'm gonna add a trick shot onto it.
What kind of trick shot?
Oh shoot, I'm sorry, I added that. That was off. Wait, was that
You
my
didn't
normal
add-
roll?
You didn't do an attack roll at number 2.
He did.
Okay,
Yeah,
that was
randomizer
the attack
2,
roll.
he hit.
Yeah, I hit.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
And then that was my
Yeah.
attack roll, was 14.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right, Nick. Now go.
Okay. And
The second
then
one.
for my other trick shot is going to be let's see if I can down number 1. I'm gonna shoot number 1 again, and it's going to be I'm gonna use Deadeye accuracy, which gives me
Nice.
advantage.
Good choice. Yeah, you have advantage, and this will activate your sneak attack if you hit.
Yes, it will.
Yeah,
Which is a 24 to
boy.
hit. Which is a 24 to hit, you know. Okay, and then
Oh, wait,
sneak
hold
attack
on, wait.
damage.
Oh, damn.
He dead?
Yeah, he's dead. As you take this shot, and with this final shot, phew! Well, actually, you tell me how you want to do this.
I want his grenade launcher to blow up in his face.
All right, I can't really do that because that
Ah,
would.
damn it.
But
Damn it. Okay. Then I just want him to shoot it like right in the chest, right where his heart is, and just him kind of like tumble off the building.
and it happens. The body tumbles off the building. It drops the grenade launcher along with it, which lands on the ground next to him after he has about a 20-foot fall, and he is dead.
And that's I used 4 shots, right? That was 4 shots.
4 shots.
Okay, so I still got 3 left.
You used your action. You took an action surge, and then you used both of those.
My bonus action.
What can you do as your bonus? Do you have anything?
Reload. That's the only thing I can do, right?
Yeah, I think that's it, Nick.
You don't even have that. That takes a good number of levels into fighter to be able to get that. You can reload as an attack, and you're out of attacks.
Really? Okay. All right. Yeah. Then that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Yeah, Nick, because even Aaron, the only reason why Aaron had freaking was able to reload, he had to use a bonus action, but I was like level freaking 15 by that point.
Well, no,
Gotcha.
it was because of the feature of the gun that you had. The gun didn't actually take rounds, and so.
Well, even the first guns I had, like when I first joined, I had to take a bonus action because of what I did.
Then I might have messed up on that one because I was reading over it. It clearly says it takes an attack to reload.
Yeah, well, you last game you said it was a bonus action because you thought it was stupid that it was a full action to reload.
Well, and it still isn't. It takes a single attack. So if you have multiple attacks, anyway, we'll move on. Lucas,
Yeah, okay, continue.
Yeah, your turn.
Lucas's turn.
He might be thinking.
I was thinking.
Oh, that's right. Whoops, I forgot I was muted. So let's do the thing at the bottom of the initiative roll. First off, I'm going to just go ahead and whisper to my broom, go Sabaru, and it'll activate, and I'll just be flying on my broom now. And I'm just going to pop my head out here just a little bit to see these boys. And they are, I believe, 120 feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah, 115. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I will use a meta magic point to cast a distance spell. And I'm going to do my usual routine, and I'm going to cast Hold Person at level 3.
What's the range on hold person normally?
60 feet.
And what does that, double it?
Yep.
Cool.
And then I can cast down a second person at a higher level as long as they're within 30 feet. They're 25 feet apart. So I need number 5 and number 6 to both make saving throws, please.
What kind? I think it's wisdom.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's wisdom. Yeah, wisdom saving.
So number 5 rolled a 15. Number 6 rolled a 12.
Both fail. DC was 16.
You have a DC 16?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah, that's a failure.
Got a crit.
Hey, Gavin, even at low levels, we're still badasses.
I figured yours was like 14 or 15.
No.
Okay.
Got that charisma at 20, baby. And then
All right, so number 5 and number 6, what does it make them? Paralyzed?
paralyzed.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, for my bonus action, I will quicken a spell. And I'm going to cast Minor Illusion. And I'm going to make it sound like police sirens are coming towards us. Like, very close. Loud police
Okay.
sirens. And now that that's done, I'm just going to... And I'll just get behind this other wall, but I want to be where I can still see Neston.
Moving on number 5's turn. Does it get to make a repeat save? To try to break?
Yeah, he makes the save at the end of his turn.
Yeah, so I'm going to be skipping his turn, but... That's a 9. Alright. Top of the round. Number 6 is going to try... That's a 5. So that doesn't work. Raven, you're up.
My god, Hold Person's such an amazing spell.
Yep, I'm going to cast Blade Ward on myself.
Okay. What is that, a cantrip? I
Yep,
think it's a cantrip. That's your whole action, I think?
yep, it's one action and it now I am resistant for until the end of my next turn. I am
are you
resistant. Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
So just, yeah, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move 30 feet. Give me right to the edge of the building.
So right when you get to the end of that building, these guys had some turns and they had some held actions that they had, and you couldn't see them because nobody had gotten to the edge of that building yet. So right when you get to the edge of this building, you see these two like purple glowing psionic hammers just fly through the air at you. This is a surprise for you, so they will have advantage. That is a hit, as you take... So, you're going to take 3 less than that, because you would have resistance to the bludgeoning damage, so that's 4 points of damage. Here, I'll give you the hit points back. So you'd be at 34 wounds. But then the other one is also making an attack against you too. With big ol' advantage.
Go to hell, Gavin. Oh,
Oh, with advantage, that misses. After you get slammed in the gut by this hammer that just flies through the air, which you then see immediately fly back to the hand of this near miser individual wearing what looks to be full plate, carrying this large shield, in each of their left hands and a hammer in the right side of their hands. You, expecting the second attack, you just duck back out of the way Matrix style as this hammer flies past you, feeling the wind on your face as it barely misses you before it flies back to its hand again.
oh fucking awesome.
All right. Oh, Molly hasn't been adding damage, I just noticed. I think you should have taken like 7 damage so far.
Pretty sure I took the original 7, then a 4, then I was gifted 5, then I took 3.
So the 5 that you were gifted just raises your max HP. It doesn't reduce wounds.
What you asked, did I get that? Did I get 5 hit points? Yeah.
Does it raise my HP 5 points? And you said, yeah. It gives you that 5 points.
Okay, I misunderstood what you were asking. It raises your maximum HP.
Yeah, it doesn't give you temporary hit points,
Okay,
Sean.
that
It
should be down
gives
to
you
65.
5 extra hit points. So you should be at 55, not
It's 65.
5 temp.
I think Molly has taken 7 points of damage, I want to say.
I was going with at least.
Something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
just looked up 7 points of damage. All right, but it is Molly's turn.
Help. Help.
Well, you got some guys on the ground that you can go after.
I don't know.
So, are the nearmizers floating?
No, they're on the ground.
Okay.
Oh, but the way of the deer.
Bet.
Yeah, but the other guys are even farther.
Yeah. Alright, so I have to go around the table and chairs.
You can probably try and just jump over the table. I don't think it's gonna matter. You might have to make a roll for that.
Yeah, it's not actually difficult terrain.
It's not really difficult to read.
No, it's not difficult terrain.
Just
It's just a flat roof.
Oh, I'm on the roof. Where the hell is it?
Yeah, you're on the roof.
Okay, I'm having a hard time with that. I'm having a hard time with my grid here. Which grid am I counting now? I've already forgotten.
What do you have now? 40?
Yeah, and then I've got, yeah, it's usually 40.
That's 40 to get you right there.
Give me that. Done.
And then,
Still raging, right?
you're still raging.
Still
and
raging.
You can use your bonus action to activate your new glaive. Because that makes it... No, but you can go ahead and do that now. That way it's just already ready.
I could prompt that, couldn't I? Yeah, a little bonus action and ready my glaives.
You're gonna do a bonus action to do what?
Ready my glaive.
She has to use a
Oh,
bonus
the
action
ready
to-
action takes an action.
Bonus action takes an action. Was that what I heard? I didn't hear you.
So if you're gonna, you can't ready really with a bonus
No,
action.
what she
Like-
meant is
Sorry.
her flame glaive, she has to use a bonus action to make it turn on fire.
Oh, do a
Got it.
flame on. Gotcha.
Flame
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
Little bit.
Alright, you want to use your action to dash and get a little closer here? See if you're ready?
Yeah. How do I get? How much do I get with dash?
You get another 40 feet, so you
Oh,
can
shit.
get it right here.
All right, let's do that. Let me get on in there.
Shablam.
So
Blances.
keeping in mind right there, you wouldn't actually have flanking because Raven is still up on the roof.
Oh,
For
put me
now.
off the roof. Put me on the roof. Put me on the roof.
Alright.
Right there. All right. We're still not flanking.
No, but...
I'm on the roof though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we both jump down, we'll be flanking.
Can you take me off the roof? All right. Put me there.
Put her on
I'm
the.
floating.
There you go.
Deal.
What's the difference?
Right there.
All right. All right. Now I'm done.
All right. So it's number 2's turn. Number 2 is going at. Roll.
By the way, are they
Really
not
sorry, Brandon.
reacting to the police sirens at all? Was that a waste of
No,
spell?
they don't appear to be.
We got corrupt officials, guys. The cops are in on it.
Looks like it. Yeah.
So, Raven, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Hey Gavin, you might want to refigure out how to re-roll these so it's more even, cause like just
This
the
is
way you're doing it,
Completely
it just
random.
okay.
Give me 1 second.
At this point, I've decided the dice are gonna roll how they roll.
Gotcha.
So. Brandon, you there?
Yeah, I was looking at something. Alright, yeah, just go for it.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Are you muted?
No, I'm not muted. I was checking to see if I could do something, but that's within 60 feet of me.
That's a failure. Your rolls aren't really on point tonight, unfortunately. You take 15 points of damage, 9 fire and 6 piercing. As
So the
this
piercing is
is
piercing is
halved,
reduced to
so
half.
it's 12 damage. So you'd be at 46 wounds now, as another grenade, yet another fucking grenade, at this point just slams right into your abdomen and goes off point blank.
Well, wouldn't that hit the other guys too?
Not with him up on the roof.
I am still on the roof.
Were they? Oh, they threw hammers. They weren't within melee range when they attacked him.
No, they threw hammers.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So you're at 46 wounds, and that is the end of that turn. Flora, you are up.
Alright. I'm gonna pull up the Staff of Healing and cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Is that within 30 feet?
Is that the range of Mass Cure Wounds? Is it 30 feet?
Yeah.
Raven, I haven't counted, but I can tell it's definitely more than 30 feet away from.
Okay.
Raven is 50 feet away from you. If you use your movement to get closer, you could do it.
Okay. Move me a little closer so I can do the thing.
You gotta move at least 4 spaces closer.
About there.
One more. Yep, right there will work. Now you can reach Raven.
Okay. So I do Mass Cure Wounds on Raven, which is 3d8 plus my spell
Does that affect
casting.
multiple targets?
Yes,
Which means you can affect
Molly as well. So
power
yeah.
as well.
You'd have to get closer to do that, and you also can't see Molly right now.
But she's
Yeah,
also
so just do cure wounds.
Okay.
Well, Cure Wounds is a touch spell, so you
Yeah.
have to be
Oh.
right at there.
Okay, well do what you need to
You
do.
can do Healing Word.
Yeah.
You have that spell.
Yeah, you have that spell, and your spell is actions.
Or you could do Mass Cure Wounds and just heal the 2 of you. But you wouldn't be able to get Molly, just because she's out of your line of sight.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you
it's
can
still a
heal
little
your-
too far away.
You can heal yourself, you have 15. So you could heal yourself with it too.
I'm debating. I'm sorry, guys.
You're good. Oh, Tony had to take off. I just got his message.
Healing Word this round for creature of your choice that you can see within a range within hit points to 1d4 plus my modifier.
So 1d4. Roll in the chat box.
This one?
Yep. And it'll be plus 4.
So that's 7.
Okay, cool.
Yep, that's 39 wounds now.
And you still have your action. Healing Word is a bonus action.
Okay.
So you could still shoot one of them with your arrow. So go back to action tab at the very bottom.
Or 2 of them. But yeah,
Or
you
2 of them, yeah, because you have...
Yeah.
So you can shoot one twice.
How about with my cannon?
You'd have to put your bow away and pull out your hand cannon.
Okay. So I'll do one shot at...
Go for the ones that have the grenade launchers.
They all have to...
No, those 2 don't. The ones
Okay.
that are down there don't. Hit the ones with the grenade launchers. They're distance. You can hit those. Be able
Okay.
to handle the close ones.
Okay.
That's why you got tanks.
Right.
So go for 4.
I'm gonna shoot 4.
There you go.
Cool.
That was
Nice.
almost a crit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a hit. Using a flourish or just regular damage?
Regular.
Okay.
Alright, quick and drag. There
And
you go.
we'll
Hit
probably
him.
make this the last round, by the way, guys, and we'll continue this next session.
I'm good with that. Hit
As
it
you
again.
contemplate why you're being attacked right now.
Hit it again. Nope, not damage. Full attack. Just drop it. There you go. Now the dice one. Yep. Drag it onto number 4. There you go. Cool, you hit. Now do the dice.
This one?
Yep.
I like your dice, by the way.
I like them too.
There you go. 11 damage. Damn,
Mine's
he's still
pretty
not.
similar. I don't know if you can see the color of my dice there, but
No, you
No.
can see them black.
oh, okay.
Damn, he's still not down?
No, not
Fuck.
at all. Though definitely looking pretty wounded as you pepper him with these 2 arrows, which land into the chest. One just inches away from the heart.
You've done all the damage to number 4 by yourself.
Yay. That's gonna be my turn.
That's your turn.
Yep.
All right. So number 3, seeing this, number 3 is going to take a shot at. You know what? The enemies want to win. I firmly believe that. They're taking a shot at you, Raven. Sorry, you're the most wounded.
Yep. Go fuck yourself, Kevin.
So once I stop getting blue spinny circle, it'll roll. There we go. So actually, no, it doesn't need to roll. But what it does need is for you to make a, you know what kind of save? Dexterity.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you'll actually pass this one this time.
Only one
Maybe.
can hope.
Hey! Alright!
I'm still resistant to the piercing damage.
Yep, so the piercing was 10. Since you passed, that becomes 5, which is halved to 2. You take 5 points of damage. 3 fire, 2 piercing.
Cool. Back to my freaking original 40 fucking goddamn it.
Hey,
44, I think, wounds.
I helped some, so it's
You
not so
did.
bad.
As you finally manage to, you see this grenade flying towards you in a panic, you just dive recklessly to the side as it blows up just feet from you. You feel the heat, you definitely get hit by some shrapnel, but you're hanging on. Alright, since Tony's not here, I'm going to take his turn for him. So what Tony's going to do, or what Neston is going to do, is which one of these guys has the most hit points left? Let's see. He's going to do an attack at number 2 with a guiding bolt. So he's actually used 2 of his first level slots now. So yeah, he's gonna throw a guiding bolt at it.
Number 2?
At number 2.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits. So I think that's like a 24. So number 2 takes 9 points of radiant damage, and the next time somebody attacks number 2, you will have advantage on the attack roll.
Wait, is that with like melee or anything?
Any attack roll, the next person to
Bets.
attack number 2 will have advantage. That is what Guiding Bolt does, and that is why I love that spell. Alright, it is Psy Warrior 1's turn. So Psy Warrior 1 is, it can make it. So it's going to move over and get into flanking with Molly, and it's going to take some attacks at you. What was that roll? Let's see.
26 to hit.
26, that hits. It was almost a nat 20. Alright, I'm just going to start rolling this with physical dice. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So I'm gonna roll it in chat because you should be resistant to some of this. You're resistant to the bludgeoning damage. So you take 9 points of damage, 3 bludgeoning and 6 psychic. So you should be at 16 wounds. Now moving on to number 4. Seeing as how you're the one who's been peppering the shit out of it, Flora, it's gonna take an attack at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
So go to your main page. Make a dex save. You have the highest dex out of all, like save out of all of us right now. Okay. What was your +7?
I don't think you have more than the rogue, but
You fucking jinxed me, you bitch.
You got it.
so you take. That's gonna be 19 points of damage, 11 fire and 8 piercing.
Great. Okay.
And now, Bond, you are up.
Okay, so question. With the sharpshooter feat, before you make an attack roll with a ranged weapon, that
You take a -5 to the attack roll. If you hit, it does
Okay.
+10 damage.
yes, with that, can I use it multiple times in a round? Can I use it twice? Can I
Yep.
use it on both shots?
Yes.
I
Yeah,
can.
you can.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot number 2, which I get
Remember,
advantage.
It's only the next shot. It's not for the whole turn. But yes, you do have advantage on this next shot.
Yes, that's fine. That's fine. Yep.
No.
So, well, I already got a sharpshooter back because I killed the one dude.
Yeah, you got a grit point back.
Yeah, that's right. Grit point. So I'm gonna use, I'm gonna just do a regular shot with advantage using that, and
Sharpshooter with that shot or no?
I'm gonna use the -5
Okay.
to it. Right. Hold on. I'm getting a late response. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna roll it right onto him. 20 to hit. Actually, a 22 to hit. It's a 22 because I get +2 when I'm prone.
Yeah, that hits. So roll damage, and you said this was a normal shot, so.
But because
yeah,
I did
plus
get
10.
advantage on it, I do get sneak attack on it,
Yes, you do. You get sneak attack.
and add 10 to his damage die. 10 to his damage.
Well, he's dead, so.
Oh, well. Dang it! You can't. I was about to.
Sharpshooter's fucking amazing, ain't it?
Yeah, bro. Okay, so by the way, so looking at the rest that are still alive, how do they look?
What, each and every one of them? The 2 that are paralyzed look pretty much untouched, other than the fact that they're paralyzed.
Oh,
The,
and all
the
shots
warriors-
against the ones that are paralyzed have advantage, just heads up.
I'm just
I thought it
talking
was
about
only
the ones.
melee attacks.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Melee attacks, or attacks within 5 feet, are automatic crits, but all
So
attacks...
4 looks really hurt. But,
About 3.
yeah, 4 looks really hurt. The rest, number 3? Number 3 doesn't look like they have a scratch on it.
Okay, then I'm going after number 3 now. We're doing this by order. Alright, and I'm going to use the sharpshooter thing again. And I'm going to use a trick shot, which is going to be Deadeye accuracy.
Nice. Give yourself advantage again.
Yep. Go ahead and do
That ice
that.
is great with that
combo.
multi-class, man. It's
That's
on,
a badass
it's on demand.
fucking... Dude,
It's on-demand sneak attack.
using Deadeye shot with sharpshooter is brilliant.
So it's -5 plus 2,
So that's a 21. Yeah, that hits.
21. That's a hit.
Like I said, man, sharpshooter's a great thing, and with that dead eye accuracy, that is a freaking beautiful combo, man.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because if I would have rolled lower than that, I was just gonna use Elven accuracy and re-roll one of my die.
There you go.
Actually, you already get that. You could have been
What?
doing that the whole time to see if you get a crit, because for you,
Oh, I
when you
could have.
When you have advantage, you roll 3 dice. Something to keep in mind.
Okay.
Nothing we can do about it now.
So
'cause
can I
something
roll?
moving forward.
Okay, I can't roll.
You
All
can
right,
make
so
another d20 roll now, but not with advantage. Just standard roll. And really,
Yeah,
the only
standard
thing that will
roll,
affect is if it's a
D20. Okay, yep, there
Okay.
wasn't a crit, so that's fine. All right. So that's
Well,
on
remember
every
that.
single roll.
Every time
Okay.
you have advantage, you roll 3 dice instead of 2
Okay.
because of
Alright.
that feat.
Yep. Got it. Okay. So now it's just the regular shot plus 10 and then plus sneak attack. That's another 12
Holy crap! Plus
plus 10
is 29.
and then sneak
Number-
attack.
Oh, which you're going after number 3? Okay, 29. Okay.
That's a 1.
Aw, man.
Yeah, but Nick, 1 damage could be the difference between they're dead and they're alive. Like,
I will say,
Yeah.
from this shot, he looks like you just shot the crap out of him. This wound, this giant gaping hole in its gut, as you see blood visibly dripping and pooling onto the ground at its feet.
Would you put the extra 10 damage on there? Because you did do sharpshooter.
Yeah, he did.
yeah, he did.
That's how we did a total of 31 damage with a shot.
Oh, and just for kicks and giggles, for my bonus action, I'm gonna use what was it? Abilities.
30 damage.
I'm gonna use second wind.
Get some health. That second one gives you health, man. That heals you.
I know. Just for shits and giggles, just because I can, I'm gonna do it. I mean, I have 7 hit points, like taken away from me. Actually, no, I only got 6.
It should be 7.
Oh no, it is 7. You're right, it is 7. So plus 5 plus a d6. That's gonna be a whole total of 9 damage back. So I have 0 wounds now,
There you go.
and that's the end
careful
of my
using
turn.
second wind, man. That could be a moment like I am right now. Like second wind would save my life.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think they're gonna do 44 damage to me by the
Have
end
you
of their
seen the grenade? That'd have been blowing
True.
up in my face.
True, but it'll be fine. I'll be okay. My dex is high, so dex saves are no problem for me.
All right, Lucas, you are up.
Okie dokie. Well, since, like, I thought this would have been done by now, but apparently no one was attacked by paralyzed people. So, I'm just gonna see here. Forget about. And how far is this guy? Number 4 from me, roughly. Yeah, that'll work. So I'm gonna come out right over here, and number 4 is kind of hurt. So I'm
Looks
gonna,
very hurt, critically wounded at this point.
yeah, I'm gonna chuck a fire bolt at this guy.
Okay.
Bolts, not balls. We had that problem last game.
I had that problem at Marte's house. Oh yeah, that hits.
Cool.
Yeah.
He goes down.
How do you want to do this?
I was like, you know, I was in the middle of a good sleep, and like, oh man, firebolt.
As when the firebolt collides with its chest, it spreads across its torso as it starts thrashing around, doing spirals as it just runs around in chaotic fashion before it collapses on top of the roof with cinders still drifting off of its body.
Let's see. Would I have enough range for that? I don't think it would. Let's see something here. I got so many things I gotta try and point at. 110 feet. What is that though? Yeah, okay, sure. You know what? Let's be team players. I'm going to... I went 35 feet, so let's just keep going here. I'm going to come out right about here, flying in the air. And I'm
How far
going
off the
to...
ground?
What's up?
10 feet? How far off the ground?
However I am for that
'cause
window.
It's a 10-foot drop to get down, so you'd be 10 feet off the ground right
Then
now.
I'm 10 feet off the ground. I'm not going up or down. I'm just coming straight out the window.
Okay. Who just drew the circles?
Me, sorry, I'm erasing. I was wondering why there was a pin on my screen. I'm like, hold up, wait, what's going on? I just started.
Oh, dude, we did that in
Um,
freaking the last campaign, drawing dick and shit.
Oh my god. How do I erase this?
Right click.
There's a releasing
Okay.
button right next to the draw button too.
Alright.
Yeah, if you go right click and you go drawing and clear drawing. So right
I
click,
didn't do that.
go to drawing.
I already deleted it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you hit that number. That's why you had advantage. Yeah, that hits.
Yep, because that's the paralyzed guy. So we're gonna go ahead and do. Let's see. Because I'm casting this at second level. I was trying to talk, but they were having a thing going on. So I'm gonna do an extra D8. So this would be 4d8 fire.
Okay.
Alright, and I had to quicken a spell to do it that way, so I used 2 more metamagic points.
Okay.
God,
Is that the end of your turn?
fuck. 1, 2, and 2? Jesus. I actually don't have enough points. Like, I could empower it, but I don't have enough points because I only got 1 point left and it takes 2 to empower a spell. So, yeah, now I'm done.
So Saboteur number 5, it gets to try to make another wisdom save. Well, that's a 5, so it's still paralyzed. Alright, now it is, So, Fantasy Grounds all in all has been okay for me tonight, but I still get the occasional lag spike. Here we go. So, number 2. Number 2 is going to, yeah, it's got advantage on Molly, so it's just gonna... Yeah, just gonna go for Molly. So, with this, it is going to activate one of its psionic power. So, it's gonna make an attack against you, Molly, with advantage.
Okay.
That hits. So it's going to activate its psionic power dice. So first you're going to take... Rolled in the chat for you. So the bludgeoning damage is... Wow, that was a pathetic roll for the psychic. Okay, so that's 6 points of damage that you take, because it cuts half the bludgeoning out.
Okay.
It's going to add its psionic strike onto this. So... What are you resistant to? Are you resistant to force damage?
Yeah, she's resistant to everything but... Actually, I think it's psychic and force. Or is it just psychic? I think it's just psychic. Yeah. It's because of her totem build.
Let's see. When you rage, what are you resistant? Oh, so it's her totem build that gives her resistance to everything but psychic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Because she has a bear totem. While wreaking you have resistance to all damage except for psychic damage. The spirit of the bear
Okay,
makes you
so
tough
you would
enough
have
to stand up
resistance to
anything.
this. So instead of 10, you take 5 points of force damage. So in total, you're taking 11 points of damage from this attack. If you would add that to your wounds, please. And at this point, It's gonna make an attack at Raven. As it turns up towards Raven, it's gonna throw the hammer. You have anything you can do about that, Molly? I think you do with Sentinel.
Can't put on movement at the moment.
Well, that was almost a nat 20. But that's a miss. As it throws this hammer at you, and you, using all the strength that you have left, manage to parry it away with your sword.
Awesome.
So when do you use your reaction to attack that dude?
Can I?
No, I'm
No,
talking,
Molly
talking
can, though.
about Molly.
Because she has the Sentinel feat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
You're gonna do that? Okay.
Alright, well, I'm out for the night, guys.
Yeah, we're calling it after this round, so.
Oh my god.
Well, roll your damage, honey.
I'm working on it.
Oh. Or roll your attack on me.
No.
Actions.
Yeah.
All the way to the bottom. Yeah, the +7. Nope, put it right. Well, yeah, the right there works too. Either one.
Aw, that's a miss.
Womp. Dumb.
Dang. Alright, so I was hoping we'd get through this combat this session, but it's after 11 o'clock, guys. I mean, I can go as long as you guys want to,
No, I'm dying.
but
We're done.
yeah, I feel like
Okay, so
now's
got
about a
it.
good time. So we will start at the beginning of round number 3. Nearmiser 5 and 6 are
Hey,
still
do
paralyzed. Let me
this,
add a
just-
little note for that.
Let's just go ahead and do the saving throw for Near Miser 6 just to see if he's paralyzed, and then we can just pick up with Raven.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So that's a wisdom save.
Yep.
I have yet to roll above a 10, like natural roll on these saving throws for these guys. That's an 11, still paralyzed.
My god, hold person? Best spell in the game.
Nice.
Against humanoids.
Sure. Until you get something better.
Yeah, I don't know, bro, but I've done killed 2, freaking almost killed 1.
Well,
You got some wounded party members, though.
I instant incapacitated 2 right off the get-go.
I know, that was pretty good too. But what I'm saying is, like, I can't
Oh,
really
no,
help
dude.
with the party members.
You're set up rolling the 3 dice to make all that extra
Yeah.
dice. Yeah, no, dude, it's pretty nice. I guess I'm impressed.
I mean, like, that whole person's pretty good too, and you like made it to where it was turning onto the other person. That was good.
And Deadeye Shot, great thing to
Hmm.
have as a rogue. It's
Oh, yeah.
it's on-demand sneak attack. You use
Yeah.
a Deadeye Shot, if you hit that person, you get your sneak attack off.
Exactly.
It's a sneak
And
attack trump card.
Yeah, it really is. And honestly, with me using me having Lucas here, and if Neston actually uses some of the things that gives me advantage on rolls, I can not use the Deadeye Shot. Just use the freaking.
Yeah, if Neston does Guiding Bolt, you don't have to. It
Mhm.
gives you the same benefit as Deadeye Shot.
I'm gonna go
Exactly.
kill
Doesn't
Accord.
hold person does the same thing?